Welcome to Bracket Bash, the podcast. We take a bracket of 32, 64, 128 and more, and banter our way down to a winner. I am your host this week, Freddie Fisher, and this is Shanna.
Hi, everybody. I am Shanna, co-host of Crime Rewind with the I Did Not Make These Rankings podcast network.
I'm Kate Laverne, mom, comedian, and author-illustrator from New Jersey up and down the East Coast. You can find me online.
Harley.
Everyone, I'm Harley from the Asylum with Harley and Joker, and also from the Mod Squad Network.
What's up, everybody? This is, of course, your boy Q, aka the best bastard of them all, the master of these bastards, the one you come to see on this fucking podcast, because I'm the energy and I'm the fucking funniest. So let's go.
And talking about bad Valentine's Day gifts, Jesus Christ, I feel bad for his wife. But yeah, that's right. Your ODB, your old dirty bastard, is back once again. And folks, I'm about to take you real back to when I was in high school, and I actually got kicked out of an economics class for fucking making a joke on Valentine's Day about bringing my girlfriend a porno KY jelly and condoms. So I actually got kicked out of a fucking class for that. Like, literally kicked out of the class for the rest of the semester. So, Valentine's Day, bad ideas? You know me. You know me. I've been the same forever. But, yeah, so, this is my topic right now. This is my fucking topic. Let's do this shit. And I actually nailed this last few days, so let's do this shit.
Why is your phone so involved?
And Lisa's having technical difficulties right now, but she is here. How you doing there, Delev?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing great. My worst Valentine Day gifts was something I received. I got it at 2:00 in the morning on February 15th. It was the last and least attractive rose in the vase at CVS.
We do have. Speaking of that, we have what we're doing today. We're doing bad Valentine's Day gifts. I would consider that a gas station gift, to be perfectly honest. The very last rose at a CVS, and that's what we're doing. We're doing bad Valentine's Day gift. We have myself, Shanna, Kate, Harley, Lisa, Q, and Jeremy on today's roster. They get to vote. And in comments, DeAndre, Lonnie, and Amanda are all commenting as well. I'd like to say hi to them. And there's a couple of rules when it comes to this show. Number one is a blowing of loads. Since we vote round robin style, if you're one of the first people to go, don't want to be one of the first people to go, you can blow your load and go last. If somebody else blows their load after you, you are no longer going last. You're going directly before them. The other rule is started by Q. Actually, I started it, but it's in honor of Q. Steal a vote. You're allowed to steal one person's vote during this entire show up to the quarterfinals and including thus. But you can only steal somebody's vote who is going after you. If they've already voted in that particular turn, you are no longer able to steal their vote. I start us off today. Topic is bad Valentine's Day gift, and it starts off with somebody getting you just a card or getting you an empty box of chocolates. I didn't even get my wife a card this year. I didn't. Because my wife and I really don't celebrate Valentine's Day. It's just another day. On Facebook, I wrote a little Facebook post, and that's pretty much it. And I got her a card. I just never gave it to her because I'm that kind of an asshole. I also found out, by the way, that I got the same card this year as I got her last year, without even remembering the card that I got her last year. So I think just getting a box of just getting a card for Valentine's Day is not really that big of a deal for especially people who don't really celebrate Valentine's Day. But getting somebody an empty box of chocolates, it's kind of, for me, it's kind of telling them that, like, my hunger is more important than you. So yeah. I'm going to go with an empty box of chocolates on this one. Shanna, is it an empty box of chocolates or just a card?
Like, if someone gave me an empty box of chocolates, I would be furious. Like, how am I supposed to get my fat bitch on if there's no chocolate? So that is definitely my vote.
Gets a vote off that one, Kate.
So I feel like a card that's not like just a card. Someone had to go out and pick it out, even if they didn't put any thought in it. Whereas a box of chocolates says, I thought of you, and then I thought of you less. I thought of you so little that I decided to eat everything I gave you. So I think an empty box of chocolates is so, unless you were on, Jenny Craig and have been for years, I feel like that's the worst of the two gifts.
Empty box of chocolates gets a vote. Harley, empty box of chocolates, just a card.
Well, see, me, I personally don't like chocolate, so it wouldn't be such an issue. But on that same aspect, I would be really mad if someone went out and bought me chocolate and then ate it. So, empty box of chocolate gets my vote.
Gets a vote and the win off of that one. Lisa.
Sticking with the crowd.
Gets
Empty
another one,
box
Q.
of chocolate, slap in the face.
I mean, I would be disappointed. Someone hands me a fucking box of chocolates and I open it expecting to see all this fucking nice, delicious chocolate, and it's just air. I would be pissed. So I'm going box of chocolates.
So let me ask this. Let's say you have like a tree nut allergy or something, and they give you a box of chocolates, and they ate everything that you could eat and just left you the shit.
That would be just as
That
bad as
would be
air.
worse.
Might as well give me nothing.
I'd be even more mad.
Yeah.
We're actually getting to that one too, because that comes on later on in the thing. Jeremy, is it an empty box of chocolates or just a card?
Oh, I mean, it's 100% empty box of chocolates. I mean, at least a card you could write like a very thought-felt like note or something in. A fucking empty box of chocolates is just a slap in the face and a kick in the nuts. I mean, if I gave my wife an empty box of chocolates, I'd probably be missing some genitalia later that night. So, just saying, it's 100% a freaking box of chocolates.
I think the only acceptable time that a box of empty chocolates for Valentine's Day is if it comes from a little kid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or if you were to put something else inside.
Yeah.
Right, like jewelry. Real jewelry.
Or a gift card.
Yes, a gift card. Or another box of chocolates.
We're starting the show off with a sweep today. It's an empty box of chocolates. Moving on 7-0. Shannon starts us off. Is it a personal hygiene bag, being deodorant, shampoo, toothbrush, toothpaste, stuff like that, versus anti-aging products?
I think I would probably go with the worst gift being the hygiene products, because anti-aging stuff is expensive, and if they are gifting me that's money I don't have to spend on myself. So I'm going anti-aging, or the hygiene products being the worst gift.
The hygiene bag gets a vote on that one. Kate, is it hygiene bag or anti-aging products?
I'm going to agree. I feel like hygiene, because anti-aging, that means you want me to not age. You want me around for longer. Like, that's true love. That's preservation of the stasis of the environment. So,
Well, then get
It's
mummified.
expensive.
Same thing.
yeah, and yeah, they're expensive. Like, one of my favorite Christmas gifts. My husband got me 2 things of, I can't remember the name of the brand, but it's a anti-wrinkle cream, and I have a ton of wrinkles, but he's living. So clearly, it wasn't deodorant. Otherwise, that would have been, I had a hole in my basement floor. He would have been in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, that hygiene is more insulting than saying that linear time exists.
Harley, hygiene bag, anti-aging.
I'd probably be offended by both of them, but I think I'd be more offended by the hygiene bag.
Lisa.
I'm gonna go with the hygiene would be more offensive. Yeah. He knows I like anti-aging products, and we have a friend who sells Avon, so I'd be cool with that.
Q.
I really don't. It doesn't really matter for me on this one. I mean, if someone gives you a hygiene thing, it's like, do I stink? If someone gives me like an aging thing, it's like, do I fucking look that old? Age is gonna happen regardless. Hygiene you can always help. So I'm gonna go with the aging product just because It's like saying that you're old as fuck. Apply this to your face so I find you attractive still.
Anti-aging gets a vote. Jeremy.
It's because you could use the damn hygiene kit, you caveman superhuman. But 100%. I mean, yeah, aging happens, and some of these aging creams out there are like fucking $100 a tube. Like they're ridiculously priced.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I don't see that as a bad gift. I see that as almost like a gift that you want someone to give you because you don't want to have to pay for it yourself. A
Right.
hygiene kit is cheap as hell, and it's basically telling you, you a stinky motherfucker, go take a shower. I mean, if they come with like a douche thing in it too, that's even more insulting. So fuck.
It's going to end up being 5-2 on this one. I'm going to go for anti-aging products. I think this is kind of a split down the middle type thing. Guys usually look better as they age. For some reason, I don't know why, but they do. And so it's not really a problem with them. The hygiene bags, guys also smell worse than girls the majority of the time. So having that come up and kind of spit in your face and tell them, hey, you fucking smell type thing is going to be an issue. So I'm going to go with anti-aging on this one. Hygiene bag moves on to the next round. Kate starts us off. Worst gift. Is it just sex or a sex toy? And Kate had to switch it. Sorry, I did not see that. Sorry, Kate's back. Kate, is it sex or just a sex toy?
I feel like this depends on if you're in a long-term relationship or not, like long distance. Because if you're in like Germany and someone else is here and they're going to give you a sex toy, that's an act of love. But if they're going to give you sex and they're going to waste $2,000 to fly overseas one way for 15 minutes of fun, I feel like that's a waste of money and poor economics. So I guess
he's just rich as fuck.
What was that?
Or he's just rich as fuck and has the money to spend.
If he's rich as fuck, he better be here more often than just Valentine's frickin' Day. Okay, we need at least 48 hours of time. That's 15 minutes. The ratio of time to flights, I feel like isn't worth it. So if we're going to go like worst of the two, but like, sex is great. That's how I got my kids because that's how that works. I guess.
Spoiler alert.
Sex toy.
Just that one time.
Yeah, well, 2 times. But I feel like if you have a sex toy, unless you're gonna like give it with the batteries, it's like when you take the batteries to the back of the Tonka truck and you give it to like a kid. Like you're giving the sex toys no batteries. That's, I mean, you're just giving somebody a toothbrush then.
What kind of sex toy are you using? Like all the ones I've seen are
Most of them
they're
are
rechargeable.
plug-in ones now.
I'm using a Portuguese man who was actually born on Valentine's Day. That's my sex toy.
So is it sex or sex toy there, love?
You put batteries in them?
Sex toy. Of the two, sex toy is I think it's worse than sex because at least you're making some sort of commitment, even if you're economically challenged.
The sex toy gets a vote on that one. Harley, is it just sex or a sex toy?
Okay, well, with just sex, you're not guaranteed to complete, but with the sex toy, you are. So I'm going to have to go with just sex.
You've been on this show multiple times, and you can't finish what you're saying there?
I am sitting at work, so no, I can't.
If this man doesn't give you the giant O face that you deserve, hopefully I'm not on speaker.
She has her earbuds in.
You're on speaker
Good.
here, but we agree.
Sex gets a vote on that one. Lisa, is it just sex, or a sex toy?
I'm going to have to say just sex as well. I love my man, and we enjoy our toys together. And after 30 years, just sex isn't quite enough.
Gets a vote. Q.
Shout out to Phil on that one.
So I almost feel like you're not doing the job right then. No, anyways. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, if you're
Enemy's a factor there.
if you
What was that, Lisa?
it is true that more than 80% of women can't achieve the big O just from penetration.
Yeah, that's true. And that's a very true scientific fact.
80% of women have found the wrong man.
I haven't had that with you, I suppose, but
I thought you said something completely different there. So
Oh,
I,
okay.
I did too. I did too. I thought I heard my name for a second. I'm like, what? And then the rest of it was all broken up. So I'm like, what the hell should you say?
no, I thought she was talking about Q's equipment.
Oh,
No,
I mean,
I
okay,
don't
that's
what
all-
I heard. I'm
I
like,
haven't met
there's
you in
there's a
person.
tuna can
Thank
comment coming. I swear.
I thought Viagra was later on in the bracket.
Yeah.
you.
Spoilers.
I'm sorry, Viagra. I don't want 4 hours of any physical activity at this point in my life.
Unless it's sleeping.
Yes.
it says up to 4 hours. It doesn't guarantee 4 hours.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate the insider information.
That's why poly relationships are great, because then you can just have a switch hitter in there, it'd be fine. Q. Q. Is it sex or a sex toy?
I think probably shit. Like I have to look at this as me giving it to me giving this toy to her, whatever to my wife, not the other way around here. And I think she'd be more upset with a sex toy. So I'm gonna have to go with fuck it. Yeah, sex toy. I don't know. Fuck it. I really have no idea on this one.
Jeremy, sex or sex toy?
Well, ironically enough, this is a fuck you, Freddy. So, Freddy, here's what you can do. You can take that sex toy that you have just waiting to ship out to somebody. You can shine it up real good. Make sure you get nice and lubed up. Turn it sideways and shove it right in candy ass. And I will 100% say on this one that the sex toy is the worst gift, because, trust me, my wife and I have a few toys. Thank you, Vanessa Rain, for that. We have a few toys in our catalog. They never get fucking used because we don't need them. So, I mean, you get this man on some blue pills and you're good and you don't need shit. So, let's go. Like a fucking monkey in the jungle when I'm on that shit.
We're DeAndre and I, when we first were talking about, I put this in chat, and we were talking in chat about if sex is even a gift between partners. Should you treat sex as an actual gift in the first place? But then I'm sitting there going, it's like out of all the ways to do something, it's going to be a very inexpensive gift to give somebody, especially if you're not really that well off and everything else. Sex is always something that you can give. You're giving your body to somebody else. And
Viagra costs money, buddy. Viagra costs money. It ain't free through insurance. It costs fucking money.
Yeah,
A lot of money.
Basically telling you to go fuck yourself.
It's $10.
You don't always have to use your penis during sex too. There's other ways to satisfy a woman, or satisfy your partner. Sorry for everybody out there. Satisfy your partner rather than just using your other head.
While that is true, I mean, come on. If you have a great, that's like having a good hammer, not using it to go put that board up. Come on.
It's like flipping the hammers backwards and trying to use it that way.
Exactly.
However,
and Q's on fucked up sensible things, yeah.
However, Kate in comments does bring up a good point. It's just an inexpensive way to tell somebody to go fuck themselves. I personally think a sex toy would be a better gift, just for the simple fact that I'm not always going to be there. I may die in like a car crash tomorrow, going from the very bad part of this. I may die in a car crash tomorrow. It may take her a while to get back out there. So having a sex toy, even from me or whatever, gets her going later on after I'm gone. Let's say I have to go to work for a week. If I'm on a trip or something like that, and she needs a little bit more of a stimulation that I can't give her due to distance, because I don't reach that far. So sex toy realistically is not that bad of a gift. I'm going to go with sex on this one, because I don't really consider sex to be like a gift that is solely around Valentine's Day. Something you can I'm going to say physical, but a quantifiable thing you can wrap up and not just put your dick in a box, but wrap up and actually give to somebody. So sex is going to be my vote on this one. It also brings it to a tie-breaking decision coming down to Shanna. Shanna, is it sex or a sex toy?
As someone who is perpetually and terminally single, I don't want all the hullabaloo that goes along with sex. Like, just hand me the device. Let me watch Dateline after I'm done. I'm happy. Like, just leave me alone. So I'm saying sex itself is the worst gift.
Which means sex will be moving on in a tie-breaking decision, 4-3. Kate, again, in comments, brings up something that I did not suggest, but I am not totally against. Is that you just suggest memorial butt plugs. You're onto something. And I think I know some people who happen to make toys in their off time that I may just happen to give them a call and say, hey, something to actually think about. Maybe not butt plugs, but can you imagine like a vibrator with somebody's engraved name in it? I'm not saying put somebody's ashes up your hoo-ha.
Why not? That's a good idea. I mean, put them sealed in the toy so they can't get out, and you're fucking good. And then it's like they're inside you still.
I was gonna say, as long as the shellac on that is good,
whatever.
that
I
sounds
work
like
with a lot of death and dying, and technically you can be made into basically anything now.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I mean,
Rock.
And they
if you mix,
have the ones
if you
where you
mix,
can put warm water in them. So you could put ashes in the warm water.
I think that's concrete.
Please?
again, Kate in comments, I disagree. Bronze butt plugs are the new headstones. With quotations around head. With quotations around
I've
head
done
on
this
that
for
one.
years. Who the fuck
I
do you
mean-
know that makes sex toys?
And
And how
I'm not
you
gonna.
never came up?
I'm
He knows
not going to
people, don't
say
worry
their
about
name
it.
publicly because they are in
That's fine.
higher.
That's fine.
They
Well,
are in
I was
higher
just-
positions. I will tell you later off thing if you really want to know, but I'm not going to tell you right now. I do know Bubbles, however, makes paddles.
Makes what?
So
paddles.
spanking paddles. Yes, which he has shown on the thing. But what if you mix somebody's ashes with the entire? There's a company out there that if you, they will send you a tube that you can put your penis in, your erect penis in, and clone your.
It's like an exact mold of it. Yeah.
Your penis. It's an exact mold of your penis, and they will make a toy out of your penis and send it back to you. So realistically, if you put your ashes or something into that too, or some kind of memorial type stuff, or mix it in with like a glass blowing type thing, I don't think that's such a bad idea.
There's
Like,
also
either
a
way.
company that makes jizz jewelry too.
It
That
sounds
is true.
the new version of like the sand art bears from the carnivals in the 90s.
Damn it, Freddie. Freddie, you ruined all your Christmas gifts next year. You suck,
know,
man.
right?
Fuck you. Fuck you. You ruined your Christmas gift.
Harley's going to start us off on this one. Sex does move on in a split vote.
Yeah.
Is it jumper cables on a completely different topic? Is it jumper cables or gas station gifts?
Probably gas station gifts, because gas station gifts is saying, hey, I thought about you last minute while I was at the gas station. Jumper cables are like, hey, I thought about you, and in case you break down, here you go. I don't want you to be stuck on the side of the road.
I mean, jumper cables can be used for other things.
Exactly.
I was going to make that comment, actually.
Battery and some nipple clamps.
Lisa, is it jumper cables or gas station gifts?
Well, since I don't actually drive, I'm still going to say gas station gifts. Because they say, I thought of you on the way here. And jumper cables, you got to go to a special store.
You can get them at Walmart. What do you mean?
Yeah, you can get them at Walmart, dude.
Yeah.
Jumper cables
It
are.
could still be a last second thing. It's like, shit, I have no idea what to grab. Jumper cables, perfect.
And actually, I think you can get jumper cables at a gas station.
You can.
Depends on the
Yeah,
gas
they're
station.
expensive.
Oh, yeah.
They're right
They mark
next
them
to
up.
the Hydro and the
I'm going
Sandwich.
with
They mark.
gas station gift.
They mark them up like $50, but yeah, you can get them at gas stations.
Well,
Uh,
yeah, but it's also a convenience store. That's the entire point. It is convenient
Mm.
when you're getting jumper cables at the gas station because maybe Walmart's closed at 2 o'clock in the morning and you can't go to Walmart to get jumper cables. Gas station
Yeah.
open
Or you,
24 hours. It's convenient for
yeah.
you. So, gas station gift gets another vote on that one. Q is the gas station gifts or jumper cables.
I mean, I have jumper cables, so I guess I would rather get a gas station gift. Yeah. I'm gonna say the jumper cables would be the worst. Would be the worst of the gift.
Gets a vote, Jeremy.
The question is, what do we mean by gas station gifts? Are we talking like lotto tickets?
Anything you
Are
can
we
get
talking?
from a gas station, anything.
Are we talking nips? Are we talking cigarettes? Because you can get all that at gas stations.
I think the meaning behind this is
Rolling
something that's
papers.
just incredibly last minute. They do have those little like those big stuffed animals type things that are marked up like $30 because they're just there. And personally, I'm going. It's like, hey, I might get laid going to this person's house. I better get them a gift or something like that just to show them that I care instead of actually putting thought behind it. So it's kind of a last minute on the way gift. So you
Don't
don't
they
show
have
up
like
completely
the
empty-handed.
rose? Don't they have like those rose panties at the gas station too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't say I've
And
seen
then there's
those,
a little
but
vase of velvet roses or
I
plastic
mean,
roses.
at the end of the day, I still gotta go with jumper cables being the worst gift because I think buying people something they could have bought themselves if they were smart enough to is just kind of insulting.
To be
Mm.
It's
fair, I
like, oh,
could
you're
buy
just
myself anything if I wanted to.
Mhm.
Right.
well, but
Including the plastic rose.
I don't know. I feel like buying someone jumper cables like giving them a first aid kit. It's like, what the fuck? Like they should be able to get that shit themselves. Like, why the hell are you doing that?
I'm gonna go with gas station gifts on this one. Just for the simple fact that gas station gifts could include jumper cables to even start with, so that point's moot. Both of them are gonna go on. 2, jumper cables is actually kind of a practical gift because as Kate
Yeah.
was saying beforehand, or somebody was saying, I don't exactly who, but it's pretty much as a guy socially one of our jobs, one of our the things we get to do in life is a matter of protection. Again, I'm not always gonna be with you. So if you're stuck in a Walmart or at a Walmart parking lot somewhere and your car dies, but I'm at work 20, 30, 50 miles away type thing, and I can't get you, at least if you have jumper cables in your car, somebody can jump your car for you. Majority of people out there are nice enough if you have cables to jump your car. So
Yeah.
it's a matter of extending my help, my protection to you to get jumper cables for your car so you're not stranded like a complete moron. Granted, if you're at Walmart anyway, you can go buy some jumper cable and it should be fine. But it's better just to have them just in case. Gas station gift gets my vote. Shanna, gas station gifts, jumper cables.
I'm going to say jumper cables is the worst gift because gas station gifts can include some of the most random things and oftentimes they're hilarious. So I've gotten gas station gifts that are some of my favorite gifts ever. I've got like a little battle squirrel. I'm like, this is the best thing ever. So I mean, yeah, I like gas station gifts.
It gets a vote. Kate finishes off though. Is it jumper cables or gas station gifts?
Well, I want to say with jumper cables, you're talking about that extending your protection. All you did was give your significant other their meet cute with somebody else. Like you gave them the opportunity for someone to come and be the knight in shining armor, and they're like, "Oh, my husband or boyfriend who's not here right now gave me these things. Help me, please." If they don't know what they're doing, which is dumb because it's not
I am all for poly relationships. Okay.
clearly
Just
But
his sex
yeah,
music comes down to that.
nah. I mean, fuck. Kate's right. All you need to end that little freaking scenario right there is the bounce like a wow wow, and you got a 70s porno.
Yep.
But to be fair, that could happen when you order pizza.
yeah.
Yeah.
As a delivery person myself, trust me, I meet a whole bunch of different people.
Oh yeah.
So
That
there's
goes
that.
with
What is
the-
it? Let's say, what's your final vote there, Kate?
So I'm gonna say jumper cables are way worse. Also, I'm out in the Northeast, so we've got Wawa. literally drinking their coffee. And there's like the whole gift card Signacade there. So like it's the same as getting you like a gas station gift, at least out here, could literally be like a $50 Nordstrom gift card. So gas station gifts are lovely, and they have coffee. And on top of that,
nips.
Yeah, and nips. And if you're thinking of me at the gas station when you're in your worst mindset, when everybody is terrible and you're like, God, I wish Kate was here. I mean, honestly, what better sign to say that I make your life better than to think of me in the ninth circle of hell?
Okay, I'm going to ask this question. We're in a lot of us are in the Midwest here. What's a nip?
A little bottle.
Little bottle of alcohol.
Oh, okay. That's
like a single shot.
It's a cuter then.
Same model, and there's also like a coffee flavored candy called the nips that they have there too.
No,
Okay,
they
now
call
I
them single.
coffee candy.
They say single shots.
Yeah,
No, they're called nips up in the Northeast.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
down
just
here
wondered
we
what
call them
the
airplane
fuck.
bottles.
Single shot is a really long way to say alcohol.
But at least in Cincinnati, they're not allowed to sell those except at the liquor store. So we don't have them at gas stations.
That's the way. That's the way
we have them in local gas stations.
That's the way it is
We
in New
have them at
Hampshire.
Walmart.
That's the way it is in New Hampshire. In Massachusetts, they can sell them at gas stations, but in New Hampshire, they can sell them at liquor stores.
In
Yeah.
Ohio,
So gas station can't have like a liquor license?
to Walmart.
Yeah, gas stations can get a liquor license. Yeah.
Then why can't they sell the shooters?
Oh well, not in New Hampshire. In New Hampshire, they can't because New Hampshire, all the liquor stores are state run, so they don't want any of the gas stations taking their profits.
Fair enough.
Oh, okay.
I can get those delivered to my house.
Yeah.
You can in Massachusetts, and they used to have Drizzly here, but Uber just killed Drizzly. So
DoorDash delivers alcohol. Just letting you know.
Oh,
It does here in Ohio too.
Jersey,
No,
they
it's
have
not good,
rules.
though.
It depends on the percentage.
Anyway, Jumper Cables moves on 43 to the next round. Lisa starts us off on this one. Is it cleaning supplies or small kitchen appliances?
Oh, cleaning supplies. Hi, here's something to tell you that I've come to your house to visit you, and it's not clean.
It gets a vote. Q, cleaning supplies or small kitchen appliances?
I guess depends on what your definition of a small kitchen appliance is. Like a handheld fucking like a can opener.
Toasters,
something under
blenders,
$50.
Toasters, blenders.
Anything you don't want to have given to you in a bathtub.
Well, plugged in. I mean,
unless you're into some kind of kinky games here, yeah, man.
Unless you're kind of over it. If you want it to be given to you in a bathtub, maybe.
I mean, we don't kink shame, so.
I'm gonna probably say. Shit, what was the other one?
It's either small kitchen appliances or cleaning supplies.
Yeah. See, I would give my wife cleaning supplies as a joke gift. But I would probably say cleaning supplies would probably not be too late. What's that?
What would her boyfriend give her?
Oh.
Not a better D than me, that's all I know.
Freddy's face right now is priceless, but yeah.
Q, that's a good way to wake up with a single eyebrow.
Yeah.
I would just take the other one off the match.
Yeah.
What else you gonna do?
We're born with a single eyebrow. We have to shave in the middle every morning.
Just people ask, it's like, yep, carpet matches the drapes too. Just don't worry about it. Cleaning supplies gets a vote on that one. Jeremy, is it cleaning supplies or small appliances?
See, here's the thing, though. Cleaning supplies are not cheap anymore. I mean, a fucking good amount of paper towels is like $20, and it's like to get like Windex, easily like $14-15 a bottle. It's freaking getting ridiculous. So
where in the fuck are you shopping?
Yeah, no shit.
Walmart. Walmart.
Dude, we have rolls of paper, like single rolls of paper towels for $1.
If you want the shitty Walmart ones that don't pick up shit, then yes. But
they're paper towels.
Get Bounty. It actually picks up shit. But the quicker picker upper. But not a sponsor, could be. But I 100% think actually cleaning supplies is a better gift because they cost a lot of fucking money. I mean, Jesus Christ, bleach is not cheap anymore either. If you want the good shit, that smells pretty. So I mean, 100%, I would say small appliances is the worst gift because who the fuck wants another toaster?
I mean, honestly, I disagree. I'd say giving your other person a cleaning supplies would be like, bitch, get to clean.
Yeah.
No.
Now, if your man is using the cleaning supplies, that's a different story.
Right.
Because nobody's going to argue with their husband if they're vacuuming.
Exactly.
Mainly because we can't hear you anyway.
And trust me, if I try to give my wife cleaning supplies for Valentine's Day, they be getting chucked in my head. So I better get to clean with them before they get chucked in my head.
I'm going to go with cleaning supplies on this one. I'm not going to say small appliances because the simple fact that the older I get, the more excited I get about new appliances.
Mm-hmm.
Like we got a microwave. Granted, the microwave is like $150. We got a microwave. I was happy for a week because it's something that we needed. So anything that would make my life easier to less work I have to do, the small appliances would actually help me with that. Cleaning supplies, however, I hate to clean. I really do. There's something therapeutic at times with it, but majority of the time, no. So I would hate getting cleaning supplies, and so I think giving cleaning supplies would suck as well. It gets my vote. Shanna, cleaning supplies, small appliances.
I would be happy with either, to be honest. I would be like, yeah, this is pretty awesome. Again, it's stuff I don't have to buy for myself. But I think I would rather have the small kitchen appliances just because I feel like I would use them more. So I would say cleaning supplies, bye. No, thank you. I'll get that myself. I'm very particular. Now, if you want to get me some like Downy scent beads, I'm all for that.
Mm-hmm.
That's
what you are learning too.
Now selling Downy scent anal beads.
It's not hard to make you happy, is it, Tanner?
No, not really.
Kate, cleaning supplies, small appliances.
So are the Downy scented anal beads, are they made with the ashes of your loved one?
Yes! For a low cost of $40 extra.
And they smell just like them too.
I'm in. See, this is why I'm in sales.
Or after death.
I honestly, depending on the person, they smell the same.
Depends how kinky you are, but
yeah, I was about to say it smells the same. Before and
Depends
after.
on whether they got the hygiene products before they died.
It depends on the order we've gone through the bracket so far. I have horrific, heavily medicated OCD. So cleaning supplies, I would actually love. I'm very specific about the kinds that I use, and my Clorox bleach bathroom cleaner, the green one, you have to use that one, is very expensive. So I think I would take that over small appliances, especially I've been married for a really long time.
I said you had to think about it.
It took me a minute. 13 years, but we've been together for 18. So I feel like if we don't have the appliance now, I don't want to learn how to use a new one. You've given me a chore versus cleaning, which I have to do anyway. At least now I have the supplies I want to use. So I'm going to go small appliances is the worst of the two.
But cleaning's still a chore, and it's a longer stretch of a chore. I feel like learning a microwave.
A microwave, I feel like we have one that's a range hood. So I feel like that's not a small appliance. A small appliance is like a toaster or like a whisk, like a beaters thing. And that's not like a large appliance. Like I feel like
again, 30 seconds to learn how to use that as opposed to cleaning all day long.
Yeah, but see again, OCD. If I don't clean it, I can't sleep. Versus if it's a toaster and it doesn't work right, I am going to take it in the bathtub with me, and we're just calling it a fucking day. We'll put in there a little bubble bath, some mood music, and a toaster in the bathtub. I mean, I am here. We'll just start drinking the arsenic and old lace.
I mean,
Uncle
Fester loved it, so.
It was a very shocking experience. Harley, small appliances or kitchen supplies?
I'm going to go with kitchen supplies. I mean, cleaning supplies.
Or cleaning supplies. All right. 5-2. Cleaning supplies moves on to the next round. Q starts us off. Is it in ex's old clothing or being cheated on?
Shit, it's almost the same fucking thing.
That's a
Seriously.
fuck you, Freddie
Like
moment.
if you still have a piece of your ex's like clothing, you're probably still seeing that bitch, or it's something she really wanted back, and you're just like, nah, fuck you. But then why not burn it? I mean, I would probably. I'd probably say being cheated on. I really don't know on this one. I'm gonna say cheated. I guess. I don't know.
Cheated on gets a vote on that one. Jeremy.
Yeah. Clothing is still clothing. I mean, if her ex had an awesome, say, Insane Clown Posse or Iron Maiden t-shirt that would fit me, then I totally would wear it. Like, who gives a fuck? It's a piece of clothing. It doesn't mean shit. It's literally fabric. But getting cheated on is one of the worst things in the fucking world. So, getting cheated on is 100% the worst gift because that's how a lot. That's how a lot of Valentine's Day horror movies start. So, just saying.
How is being cheated on a gift, by the way? You're not giving the person anything besides trust issues.
It's the gift of transparency.
Yeah.
Like now you know for certain that they're hot trash.
Yeah,
You
and it's
met a
kind of a
hoe.
gift of freedom too, because like yeah, I'm free to go. So are you, by the way. I'm gonna go with being cheated on as well on this one. It's an ex's old clothing. I collect hoodies. I do. I have like 20 of them. I also collect jerseys too, but not like sports jerseys. I collect like TV and movie type jerseys type stuff. So if you had a whole bunch of your ex's old clothing, and one of the things about this, if you don't like, let's say you don't like the ex, and she gives you a whole bunch of his hoodies or jerseys and stuff, every time that ex sees you, he's gonna know that just like a shirt, like a man's shirt on a woman is one of the sexiest things you can ever see, is because it's kind of a like
I
a
wanna see
flag.
that.
Territory.
Yeah, it's a marking your territory thing. So if you give your ex's clothing to your new man, because I'm in this type of scenario, your new man is automatically going to notice that, because you kind of, every time that you have a shirt that you know you have and somebody else has a shirt, you're automatically going to see it. It's the same thing with whatever car you drive. You're automatically going to notice other people who drive the same car as you. So imagine being so far stuck into somebody else's head that you don't like, because you're with his ex, that you're wearing his clothing. It's like, hey, I'm wearing your clothing. I'm also fucking your bitch. So but being cheated on, like, I'm all for open relationships. Do what you need to do. Just don't hurt anybody. That's kind of my mantra in life. But open relationships and cheating on people are two completely different fucking things. It's a matter of knowledge, and when it comes to that. So that's where I draw the line. Being cheated on gets my vote. Shanna, being cheated on in ex's old clothes.
Freddie,
kind of
what's
feel
your?
like
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Shannon. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I kind of feel like, finding, like, someone digging through their closet and finding a piece of an ex's old clothing and being like, hey, is this something you might want before I check it? That there are non-nefarious reasons why someone may have their ex's clothing. So it may become something completely innocent. Whereas if it's cheating, there is absolutely nothing innocent about it. So,
Oh, please. She accidentally slipped and fell on his dick. What do you mean? It's an
No.
accident.
I know. It's, the slip and fall hazards. Mop the floor with the cleaning supplies, damn it. But I would have to say that getting cheated on is the worst gift.
It gets a vote and the win off of that one, Kate.
So I'm going to agree that I think getting cheated on is worse, because as far as ex's old clothes, like if your name is Dolores Van Cartier and they give you a purple mink, should you really be that upset? Unless they're trying to kill you afterwards, which is a horrible, horrible, horrible Sister Act reference. But like if you're getting cheated on, it's clear that they've made choices elsewhere, where if they're giving you clothes, they made choices elsewhere, and then they gave you that choice. They gave it back to you, which is nice, because clothes are expensive.
Harley.
I'm going to say getting cheated on is the worst gift you could possibly get.
All right, and Lisa, I muted you because there is a background type reverb when it comes to when other people are talking. So that's the reason that
Oh,
I
okay.
made sure to do that.
Sorry, we tried to fix that.
It
Yeah, it
it
cheated.
happens. Oh. 7-0 is another sweep. Moving on to the next round. Jeremy starts us off. Is it candy they cannot eat
Oh.
or X-Lax chocolates?
Aren't these one and the same thing in a way? But I,
Depends what you're
100,
allergic to. I mean,
I mean,
One you don't want to
100.
eat, the other one you can.
I mean, there is no such food that I can't eat. Really, there's food I won't eat, but there's no food I can't eat for any reason. So that doesn't really apply to me in any way. Anything you buy me, I'm gonna fucking eat because I'm a fat ass. But I 100% am gonna go with X-Lax because we used to do that to each other in college. Like when we were drinking, we used to put some Miralax in each other's beers just like a joke, and oof, it ended some nights very horribly. So,
it turned into a pretty shitty situation.
100% a shitty situation. Yeah.
All right.
Bet you were wishing for those cleaning supplies then.
Yeah.
Trust me, trust me. Yeah, there's a reason that the people who clean the dorms hated us.
You can't
I
clean
love
your
that sound. I'm gonna. There are a whole bunch of uses for X-Lax chocolates, especially as you get older, and when you have kids type thing. So, but as a partner with somebody, especially with severe allergies when it comes to things, you should know what they're allergic to, what they can and cannot have. So getting them chocolate or some other candy that they can't eat is just going out there not giving a damn what is good, what they can have and what they can't have. There's a thought there, but there's not enough thought there. And it's a lot less practical. So I'm going to go with chocolate they can't eat on this one. Or candy they can't eat on that one. Go over and covering the entire thing. Shanna, is it candy they can't eat or X-Lax chocolates?
When I was in high school, I had a guy tell the entire school that he slept with me. So to enact my revenge, I ended up putting laxative in his strawberry kiwi Snapple and making him shit himself at a party. So I think that's the gift I want because that is the gift that keeps giving. I'm going to go with candy they can't eat being the worst gift.
Get to vote. Kate.
I am definitely allergic to coconut and have had to go get like the shot. You are too?
Yep, same thing.
You're like the fourth person I know who's got the same allergy. It's in sour cream.
Which is good because I can't say the taste of it anyway. So
no, I don't care for it either because it makes me feel like I'm gonna die. But it's in like literally everything. Like I'm sure you know them, Freddie. You have to read like the ingredients of every soap you use. Like it is everywhere. So I'm gonna go with candy with an allergy you can't eat because that means I have to stab myself with an EpiPen. And I X-Lax doesn't, but I have a constipation issue anyway. So if you're giving me X-Lax, actually that's very thoughtful. I ain't even mad.
Do you have a problem with the scent of it then too, or no?
If I smell it, I think it's more psychosomatic and my tongue starts to go numb and fuzzy. But if someone actually sprays it like in the room, yeah, I have to keep an inhaler and an EpiPen. It's actually one's on the floor next to me because I dropped my purse when I came in. I have to keep them close to me at all times, especially if I leave the house because people will have it. Like if they use a coconut lotion and I shake their hand, I get covered in hives. So since I work in healthcare and have to leave the home, oftentimes I'm doing the whole, like I bring a clipboard on purpose to hold it. So I have an excuse not to shake hands with someone just in case.
Bet COVID was great for you then.
It was my favorite thing. I have OCD and allergies. It was beautiful. I ain't even mad. Healthcare background aside, that was great.
It gets a vote. Harley, is it candy they can't eat or X-Lax chocolate?
See, I have allergies also. I'm allergic to lemon. So I'm going to go with candy that you can't eat because, well, I've got candy with like the lemon filling in it and I've got really sick from it. So I'm good.
I never knew a single person allergic to lemons. It's fascinating.
Yeah, like lemon, even the artificial stuff breaks me out with hives. Bad.
I'm allergic to pepper.
The only two things I'm allergic to are coconut and pineapple juice. Which
Oh,
is
that sucks for your
which
wife.
is another
That
reason.
sucks for your wife, Freddie.
Which is another reason that I don't drink very often, because I know pineapple juice and like coconut, either coconut water or other stuff are mixed in with a lot of drinks, because for people who can't stand the flavor of legitimate alcohol. So there's that. Lisa, candy they can't eat or X-Lax chocolate?
I'm gonna go with candy they can't eat. I also have allergies, and that's the worst. Because at least they're
And,
thinking about you if they give you X-Lax.
well, yeah, they don't want shit to be too hard for you.
Or they're wanting anal so they want you to be cleaned out.
And then
Freddie,
you
Amen.
the butt plug, the memorial butt plug that you had made from earlier.
Yes. Yeah, you need to create room for that. It soften you up for later. Q, finish this out. Is it X-Lax chocolate or candy they can't eat?
I'm gonna probably say candy they can't eat, just because if you are allergic to it, that's possible death and that's murder. So
6-1, candy they can't eat moves on to the next round. I start this one off. It's either a garbage can or office supplies. I'm gonna let you guys know. These came from Reddit. This entire list came from Reddit. I did not come up with these. There are a few of them that Reddit didn't have that I did throw in there just because I needed to finish up the board. But these two did come from Reddit, and I can understand why. Garbage cans, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but garbage cans are fucking expensive. Even like the steel ones, the big ass steel ones that they use in like wrestling rings, that aren't steel, they're actually aluminum, but those type of ones that you see. And on the opposite hand, office supplies are super cheap if you just take it from your office. I'm not telling you should, but I'm also saying you shouldn't. So shit happens. Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's the reason I shit on company time type thing. It happens. I would much rather receive a garbage can as a guy, because there's multiple uses for it. And office supplies, I use too much of them, and I'm kind of particular about the ones I use. So I think office supplies, between being cheap and particular from what I use, I would think office supplies would be the worst ones of the two, but they're not. Either one of them aren't really too terribly bad. Shanna, office supplies, garbage can.
I am an absolute nerd when it comes to office supplies. So, I mean, if a guy were to give me a 12-pack of really nice pens, I would definitely give him a sloppy, disinterested hand job in exchange. So, like, I will take all the office supplies. Garbage cans, I mean, I can buy one of those themselves.
so all it takes is nice pens to get a sloppy hand job from Shanna.
I mean, disinterested too. I mean, as long as I can watch
Yeah.
Dateline while I'm doing it, I'm good.
I mean, she is quite literally watching Netflix and chilling at the same time.
Yeah.
It's not, she's not into you. She's just kind of paying you back.
Right. And if you're the one that has the Netflix subscription and I'm not paying for it, that's a double score.
Now, if you're good, it might be a bic for a lick. So you're gonna have to get to that point, though.
No, thanks. Just buy me more pens.
You'd be a lot of bics for one single lick.
Yeah, I'm good. Just, give me the bic and I'll touch the dick, and then we'll both go home.
There you go. There's an episode title right there. Kate, is it office supplies or a garbage can?
I would do so many morally questionable things for a Bic Gelosity pen.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I'm sitting next to a drawer full of them. It's my collection. They're my favorite. I would say a garbage can is a worse. All you're doing is giving me a receptacle to put your body in. But office supplies, like a good pen, the sexual gratification of writing with a good ink pen.
When it's smooth and it's not
right up there with
scratchy
the
on the
memorial
paper.
photos, like same thing.
I mean, personally, and again, not a sponsor, but it could be. My personal favorite pen is those Sharpies ballpoint.
I don't
those like really, really, really fine point Sharpie pens.
The ink isn't as absorbent. I feel like at the big Gelosity, it just no light refracts out of it. Like if you use that and then you paint over it, that shit's going nowhere. But the Sharpie's going to smear a little bit. So I used to like the Sharpie till I found the Gelosity, and you're putting my degree to use. I have
Fuck, just give me a quill with some ink. I'm good.
Harley, office supplies, garbage can.
Well, okay, I work in an office, so I'm saying, but I'm not saying. So I'm gonna go with garbage can.
Like I'm good either way. Lisa, garbage can, office supplies.
Okay, I work from home and I don't actually use a pen for work. So, but we just spent $170 on a new garbage can. So, a garbage office supplies are a worst gift.
Like I said, garbage cans are fucking expensive, even the crappy ones.
I must have
Oh,
grown up
yeah.
in a super cheap house because I'll just hang a fucking garbage bag on a door handle and call it even.
I am right there with you, Shayna.
Yeah, that's me too.
Q.
How does that work
Office
with
supplies
your
or garbage can.
We can't legally take that to the curb, Shanna.
Well, I live in an apartment building, so you just throw it in the dumpster.
I live in New Jersey. As long as the body parts are in the bag, they don't really care.
Right.
Ask Tony Soprano.
And there's no leaking.
Q.
You can leak. It just has to be on your side of the curb.
Right.
Q. Office supplies, garbage can.
Well, let's see. I mean, I only use like a certain type of like office supply for other reasons than what they're actually made to do.
Paper
I don't use
clips, yeah.
I don't use a paper clip to hold papers together. That's for damn sure.
Well, duh. Who the fuck does?
Office people that want
I
to keep their
do.
shit together.
I work in an office. We don't even have paper clips. We have no need for them. We have no paper. Everything's digital.
Yep.
True. I mean, and with that being said, with everything going digital, office supplies are almost coming a thing of the past. You can pretty much do everything you want on the computer, except for
They
maybe
will always
staple
have
your
a
pictures
place in my
together.
heart.
So, trash cans are expensive, though. You know what? Fuck it. I run out of paper clips all the time. Give me office supplies. Trash cans bad. Worst gift.
Not a girl.
So which one's the worst one? Office supplies or garbage can?
Garbage can.
Okay. With
If I get a
that,
garbage can,
moves.
Saying I'm
With
trash.
that, garbage can moves on to the next round. Jeremy, though, is it garbage can or office supplies?
I mean, this is a fuck you Freddy matchup because that's not the way this should have fucking went. The only office supplies I would accept as a gift is that freaking pen from Seinfeld that can write upside down because it's meant for space. That's the only office supply I'll accept as a gift.
You can turn a pen upside down and it's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Technically, letter openers are office supplies. So I have a tiny knife here.
That's not an office supply. That's office decoration. Different things. Different things.
You use this to open letters.
You still use it as an office supply.
It's a supply I'm in my office. This is my supply.
Okay, well, if that's the case, I mean, then my office supplies include nips. But, okay. But I would have to easily say garbage, office supplies are the worst gift. I'd rather have a garbage can because, like you said, they're fucking expensive. I mean, trying to having to buy, I'd rather sit there and try to fix the one in my kitchen for like a half hour than just go buy a new one because it's going to cost me more than I want to spend on a garbage can for a new one. So,
if my wife buys me a garbage can, I'm getting scared.
I mean, you can buy the cheap plastic ones, like the cheap red plastic ones that are meant for the large bags for like $10-15, but they're not going to last very long because they're fucking plastic. You get a
Garbage
decent
bags are
one.
you people buying that you have to fix?
The garbage cans or garbage bags?
The garbage cans. Like
The
the
ones that
have-
receptacle with a lid. Like how fancy are you guys getting?
The lid breaks all the fucking time, especially if it's
Yeah,
one
they do.
automatic.
But you just
Especially if
put
it's
it back on. It's a
especially if it's one of those automatic ones, you have to like sometimes sit there and tinker with it to get it open when you do those hand wipe thing and everything.
Yeah, if you're dumb enough to buy one of those and then spend your time fixing it, then that's on you.
Garbage can moves on 4-3 to the next round. Be right back right after this break.
It's more sanitary.
Shanna, Kate, Harley, Lisa. Wow, there's a whole bunch of people from other shows. Jeremy, I'm gonna get to you in a second. But Shanna, Kate, Harley, And Lisa, you have the ability to do your ad if you would like to at the end of round 1. But for now, Jeremy, what you been up to?
Ugh, my usual segment at halftime here. Well, let's see. We just killed off the Rolling Stone Top 500 Songs bracket part 6 last night, and it was a tough one. There was a lot of fights and a lot of meltdowns, and it was fun. But we're coming back in 2 weeks with part 7. It's going to be even more effed up because there's songs like crazy I haven't heard of on this one, and it's going to be interesting. And of course, don't forget this coming Friday on Paranormal the New Normal, we have the long-awaited 80s alien movies bracket that Chancey won a freaking spin for. So that's coming up with 38 alien movies from the 80s this Friday. It's going to be interesting. There's a lot of big name movies on that list, and it's going to be a shit show. And Spaceballs is getting eliminated in the playing match, I'm pretty sure. So, haha, Freddy.
All right. It's all right. Just for the fact that Spaceballs is in the Star Wars bracket coming up on this show. So, among others. And that is Jeremy's thing. Jeremy is hosting that one. He is also, we also have open spots for them. So if anybody out there would like to be on that particular one, either let myself or Jeremy know, and we can see what we can do. Welcome back for the second half of round 1. It looks like Shanna starts us off. Is it Viagra, or that little blue pill, versus hair removal products?
Huh. I think I'm gonna go with Viagra as the worst gift because, like, no thanks. Like, I don't have time for all of that.
You get to vote, Kate.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Viagra. I know I need to remove my hair on my face, and I have to do it every morning. So if you're giving me a product for it and you're gonna save me time is one of the few things you can't buy. So Viagra's way worse than that.
Yep.
Gets another one, Harley.
I'm gonna go with hair remover products because the other one's quite beneficial.
Lisa.
Hey, fucking Manchester.
Viagra's worse.
Sorry, Jeremy was talking. What's up?
What, Jeremy?
What's your vote?
Besides,
Lisa.
hair removal can be part of the play. So Viagra is worse.
There you go. Sorry, Jeremy was talking at the same time, so it kind of went off to the side. Q.
Giggity.
Viagra, hair removal products.
Well,
As he shows us
hair
his
removal
giant
products,
man
you can
ear.
always, you can pretty much always, it's a razor. It's not that hard to get. They're cheap, disposables, whatever. Viagra, if you want to have fun with your dude, and he can't perform like that without it, I think Viagra would be the better gift because then, well, you're able to do your duty. And if you have a guy who can't get you that big O, that might help him. So I'm going to go with the hair removal being the worst gift.
Jeremy, Viagra, hair removal products.
See, this is the problem with a mostly female panel on this one is they don't understand how great of a thing Viagra is, how great it's literally one of the best inventions in the last 100 years. It literally could fix marriages completely. It could save freaking people from depression and freaking suicide and shit. Because trust me, when you got those ED issues and you can't fix it, like, your mind does shit. Your mind does a lot of shit then. Fucking with your self-esteem and all that shit. So, and Viagra? God damn, I could knock down a wall when I got Viagra in me. So, with the fucking wrecking rod right here. But so, fuck that. Hair removal supply, like you said, hair removal supplies are cheap as shit. So, Viagra's expensive. $90 a bottle with the fucking insurance I have. So, let's go. I'll take Viagra any day of the week for free.
I guess I will feel more like that Viagra is a great gift when women's reproductive medications are as easy to get as men's are. So that, not to get all political, but that's where I stand on it.
I mean, they sell female libido pills, but I don't know if they work. But
yeah, but men can take pills to have sex, but women are frowned upon to take. Never mind. I'm not going to debate it. The ladies here know what I'm getting at.
Well,
side
no,
effects are worse too. Like men, just go load a dishwasher and we're ready to go.
Yep.
You guys pop a
But-
pill.
see, the one of the thing it doesn't quite work that way too. Men are looked down upon for the entire Viagra thing as well. They try to put a good spin on it, but not being able to perform that way in life, especially since, like, I don't know, as a kid, you're told that sex is pretty much everything in life, and if you can't
One of the
Can't
three
perform.
biggest reasons for breakup.
if you can't perform that way, then you can't really talk to anybody about it. So the only person you can really talk to anymore is your doctor, and even then, it's hard to tell another guy that it's like, hey,
My dick
doc,
don't
my
work.
dick don't work.
But to be
Shit.
fair, women are kind of ingrained from a very young age that our sexual satisfaction is kind of irrelevant. Like, it's not really. It only recently has it become a big deal that women are,
Satisfied?
just exactly like back in the 80s, 90s. There
Who cares
weren't
about her
all
needs?
these. Even currently, but now it's becoming more socially acceptable for women to seek assistance with devices and medications and things like that. Before it was like, oh my gosh, if you don't come, that's just sweep that under the rug.
Yeah, and I agree with you on that one.
Yeah,
but
100%.
even but right now, it's a lot more socially acceptable for a woman to ask for help than it is for a guy to ask for help.
Oh, for sure, absolutely.
So you have a guy who he needs help for the entire Viagra situation. It's a lot harder for him to socially ask for help than it is for a woman to ask for help. And I'm not a woman, so I don't know from personal experience what the equivalent of this would be for a woman if you would have trouble getting wetness down there, or so on and so forth. But that, I would think that'd be a little bit easier on you than it would for a guy that just can't seem to not really get it up. Because getting up for a lot of guys is not the problem. It's keeping it up would be the actual problem in that one, and actually still keeping the feeling in that one. And
Freddie, let someone who's dealt with this actually, just trust me. When you are in high school trying to tell a doctor that you need help because you can't keep it up, they don't fucking believe you. They
don't
you
care
want
either because you're in fucking high school. So
they think you just want to play around with. And even in your 20s, most doctors don't take it fucking seriously. It was actually a female doctor that finally took me seriously enough to give me a prescription for it.
Well, I think that goes back to where it comes to a conversation first, because if you're given this blind, if someone's giving you Viagra with no preference, they just give you a card and there's Viagra inside, that's one thing. But if you've had that discussion of this is a challenge for you, and then they give it to you, that's nice. Versus like if it's something like a hair product, like hair removal product. Again, if you haven't talked about it first and they're like, surprise, you have a mustache here or wax strips, and you don't know that about yourself, that's going to hit a little different.
I mean, it never usually is a discussion though, especially when you're first getting to know a girl and like just you're gonna get laid that night. You ain't gonna discuss shit about it. It's literally just, oh, let me see that beer real fast. Okay, have it in the fucking corner of your hand, just pop it in, sip the beer. She doesn't even know you took it. It's just, let's go. Like if you know you're getting it at that point, then you're popping it. And sometimes it sucks because you don't get it and you gotta drive home and it's like steering for you. But
well, isn't that a stick shift?
I'm
what was
okay.
that?
This is my vote, tie-breaking decision. I would love to get either one of these because as far as hair removal products, I do shave my head. One of the things I'm looking for right now around here, and I cannot find because the only beauty salon that will do waxing around here won't do what I need waxed. Okay, which is my head. Like I want my entire head fucking waxed and all the hair pulled out because it's driving me nuts. Whatever, I just don't want to do it. They won't do it. I've asked everyone around here that just is fucking annoying. So if as a Valentine's gift, my wife would know that I'm just wanting to get it waxed every couple of months and having to shave every other day, then that would be an awesome gift to have. However, Viagra on that side, if my wife, it would be really embarrassing even for my wife. My wife and I have been married for 6 years now. that my wife would notice something about that, because I'm a supporter. I am a supplier of hope and everything else to my wife according to my own being, what I personally think. So if my wife notices something like that, which I am shortcoming, no giggity involved in that one, involving that I would have to have Viagra or some other blue pill to acquire to that would be a lot more embarrassing for me than having to have hair removal products. This is where it comes down to the divide, and I'm glad Harley voted for Viagra on this one, because this is where it comes down between men and women on this situation. I think Viagra
I
is a
didn't
little
vote
bit
for
more.
Viagra. I voted
No,
for hair care removal.
that's what I'm saying. That hair removal would be the worst gift on this entire situation, because I think it'd be the Viagra would be a little bit more demeaning. But looking who is going to go against in the next round, I will be going for hair removal products because I want to see that matchup. Kate starts us off. We're going from a really, really sensitive subject to something completely fucking different. Is it an oversized teddy bear or board games?
I love board games. The oversized teddy bear is way worse. I feel like that thing just ends up, I don't know. There's so many. No, board games are good. Goodbye, teddy bear.
Gets a vote, Harley.
I'm going to go with an oversized teddy bear because you can have lots of fun and turn board games into kinky things.
Lisa.
Cards Against Humanity can get fucking dark.
Yeah.
My favorite card, that is the hardworking Mexican, especially when we play it with my husband.
Yeah. My favorite card is the entire, what is it, a pixelated bukkake?
That fun?
Especially trying to play with your older family members. Anyway, Lisa, is it board games or oversized teddy bear? You're on mute there, dear. And
Okay. Got oversized teddy bear is worse. My
there
last
you go.
stuffed animal, it was 2 feet by 4 feet. It took us 4 years to get rid of it.
Q, oversized teddy bear or board games?
I would say I'd probably also go with the teddy bear. I mean, how often does it just end up in the closet, under the bed, thrown away, old fucking, a board game you can reuse and play it over and over and over again, especially if you enjoy it. And yeah, you can also make other things out of board games. So I'm going to say the teddy bear would be the worst.
Gets a vote. Jeremy?
Not here, sweetie. Not here. I personally, I mean, well, I am an oversized teddy bear, so why would my wife ever need another one of those? So 100%, it's definitely the worst one because board games are fun as shit if they're actually good board games. I mean, I love board games. I try to get my kids to play them, but my kids don't sit still long enough to play board games. So, but yeah, fucking oversized teddy bear is a horrible gift. Trust me, there are so many of those in my door's room right now. It's ridiculous. It's like a land of freaking Teds.
Speaking of, again, not a sponsor, but could be. But I did find a teddy bear on Temu the other day.
Yep.
A Teddy Ruxaford, or what the hell it's called?
No, a legitimate Ted, like it looks like Ted, Seth MacFarlane's Ted, on Temu the other day. I was so tempted to buy it. No,
I mean,
I wish
if it doesn't talk, then it's not the actual thing. Even if you press on the little belly or whatever, I love you, nothing like that.
No, I don't know.
No, I don't know. I mean, the only way I think an oversized teddy bear would be a good gift is if you're into that kind of cosplay. Shout out to my boy Kevin Stoner. But yeah, I mean, if you're into that kind of fetish, then yeah.
I'm gonna agree with that too. I don't like the oversized teddy bear type thing. There's it's a big commitment. Like if you're giving somebody an oversized teddy bear, where in the fuck are they gonna put that thing? Unless they have kids. Like if you're Jamie, for instance, Jamie Fuller, she's another person on this podcast. She does photography. An oversized teddy bear would be an excellent gift for her because she could use it for photography purposes. That's fine. That is a misnomer, though. That's something that not a lot of people can actually use. It's cute for a week. And then you're like, what the fuck can you do with it? The only other thing you can do with it is take the stuffing out and climb inside and scare the crap out of somebody. Pretty much it. However, board games is a very, very practical gift because realistically, if you have a board game, which I would include puzzles and card games to that as well, you could use that on date nights. And
Yep.
Cards Against Humanity was brought up before. You have 3 couples involved, or like a poly group involved type thing. Cards Against Humanity can get pretty fucking heated in a good way. So I'm gonna go with oversized teddy bear. Shanna, finish this out. Is it oversized teddy bear or board games?
Oversized teddy bear is definitely the worst gift. Like Kate has mentioned, one of the best things that you can give someone is time. And if you are sharing the time with them to play board games, that's amazing. It's like a double-edged gift.
Especially if you count Twister as a gift like that, because Nude Twister is fun as shit.
Ain't nobody in my neighborhood wanting to play Nude Twister with me.
Yeah, it depends who you're playing with. I mean, there's some things you can't unsee.
Nope.
I mean, my mom will tell you a fun story about playing with her best friend and her husband, and apparently her husband had Anaconda go down. And it was fun to play with him.
It is hard enough for me to keep my Fupacabra contained, let alone playing Twister. No, thank you.
Hardly. On a completely different topic on this one, is it a singing telegram or a break-up email / text message?
Oh my, they're both pretty horrible.
Yeah, they both suck.
That's a fuck you Freddy moment because I honestly wouldn't want either, but in both situations, I think the breakup text and email is worse than a singing telegram because you could just close the door on the telegram.
Yeah, but the breakup email text, especially if you have their email address, you can sign them up for a whole bunch of different websites, and they really like gayporn.com type thing. And then
I
there'll be
signed
stuff
up for Scientology.
You can sign them up for NAMBLA.
What is it? You can apparently sign people up to be visited by Johos now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean you can do a whole bunch of stuff with the entire breakup email and text messages. Text messages is a lot more fun because you can start writing what happened to you on bathroom walls with the phone number, and they're getting a whole bunch of hate text for that because that is one thing that you don't do. Anyway, Harley's going to go for breakup email / text on that one. Lisa, breakup text, email, or singing telegram?
Breakup text. I'd probably enjoy a singing telegram.
There you go. Gets a vote. Q.
What if it's a singing telegram breaking up with you?
That's a Shanna move right there.
Yeah,
I think I would actually love to be broken up with that way. I'm not going to be mad at that. Like,
no, I wouldn't either. It's like
musical
it's
theater.
like Peter Griffin
at least
telling me
you
that
put thought
I
behind
have
it, right?
AIDS. I mean that'd be absolutely fantastic. Do you guys happen to see the episode where Peter Griffin was in like a quartet and he had to tell somebody that they had AIDS? If you had AIDS, I think that'd be the best way to tell somebody.
Not HIV, but full-blown AIDS.
You steal my Family Guy reference, you motherfucker. Fuck you, Freddy.
I'm sorry. Not really.
You know that's my
Q,
thing.
Though. Q. Breakup email, text, or singing telegram?
I would feel like if I got a singing telegram, I'd feel like someone just put me in a musical to break up with me, and that would be terrible. I don't like musicals. However, the text is always like it's petty. It's petty as fuck. The email is petty as fuck. It's like, come on, be a fucking person. At least call me. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I can't find the words, but you can put it in a fucking message? Bullshit. At least call. Be like, we're done. Whatever. So I'm going to probably say Yeah, just because of the pettiness behind it, I'm gonna say fucking email, text message.
Gets a vote, Jeremy.
See, well, fuck you again for stealing my Family Guy reference. That's my main fucking thing here. But two, I mean, the Sing and Telegram is just I don't even do those even exist anymore really? I mean I know you could do like I know you could hire like Weird Al to do like a freaking cameo thing and sing to people, but
I've seen some horrible ones. Like there's this company in Oklahoma called Hertz Donuts, and they literally have Valentine's Day send a guy dressed as Cupid in a diaper out to do singing telegrams in this diaper, and he's given people lap dances and all kind of weird stuff in their employment. Also,
Yeah,
well,
it's like 32 degrees outside right now. There's no way in hell I'm gonna go outside. Well, I'm not gonna go outside in a diaper anyway. But like in 32-degree weather, fuck no. There is, however, in Pella where I'm at, Central College, who is a very well-known liberal college here in town, does do singing telegrams for Valentine's Day type thing. They do it to raise money and whatever. They're expensive as fuck. I think they're like $40 to $50, something like that, and even more if you want to add a gift to it. But there's that. Anyway, Jeremy, what was your vote?
I guess I'd have to go with the Telegram be worse because at least with the email or text you could blast that person over social media and just fucking ruin their life. Like revenge is a petty bitch. So yeah, I'd definitely have fun with that.
Lonnie Sanchez is in comments. I'm officially out of the hospital. I didn't even know you went to the hospital. So apparently I just missed
yeah,
your
Lonnie had open heart
comments.
surgery here recently. He's from the Mod Squad community.
We're glad to have you back there, sir. I must have missed your comment up north. I probably did. I was probably trying to start the show. I want to go for singing telegram on this one. Like I said before, as far as the breakup email text, both of those suck, and they're really a bad way to go out. But to break up with somebody. But if you're also one of those type of people that are very, very confrontational type people, and you may just not do it if you have to do it face to face. Like I just can't look at you when this is going on. I can understand that. I'm also one of those people that if somebody sent me a singing telegram, I'd probably punch the singing telegram people in the face because I don't listen to carolers. And I love Christmas music. I don't believe in God, but I love Christmas music. It's fucking great. But having somebody, and you have to fucking stand there too. If you come to my work and start singing to me because somebody sent me like a singing telegram, and I can't punch you because I'll get fired, yeah, that's a definite no. So singing telegram gets my vote. Shanna, singing telegram or breakup email / text?
I am one of those people. I would absolutely love a singing telegram. I am the type of person that would send them. I love anything and everything ridiculous. So I would have to go with the breakup email or text because I have been the person that sent those.
And think about it. What if the person you're dating has money and they actually hire like Boys to Men to give you a singing telegram? Just imagine Boys to Men at your front door singing to you, "I'll make love to you."
Okay, I wouldn't mind that one. That's not. But like,
how about Backstreet Boys or NSYNC? Would you mind those?
I wouldn't mind that either.
Fuck no.
I really wouldn't. I'm old enough and secure enough in my manhood to admit that I am a Backstreet Boys fan. I'm an NSYNC fan. I'm a 98 Degrees fan. They have good fucking songs. They really do. I'm a Taylor Swift fan as well because she has good music and she's a damn boss. She has like 75 Guinness World Records. All right. This woman will forever be better than me in a whole bunch of different ways. Me hating on her is not going to do a damn thing. Type thing. So I would be ecstatic if somebody sent me something like that.
If Taylor Swift shows up at my fucking door, I'm not listening to her sing. I have other things in mind, man, but fuck. It's Taylor Swift. I'll be like, hey, baby, want to go back in the bedroom for a little bit?
No, I'm pretty sure her boyfriend would beat the living fuck out of me, so I'll just listen to her sing. And have a damn
I'm
good
fairly
conversation with her.
certain the only reason she would show up at your house, Jeremy, is if she needed directions.
Or a restraining order against you.
To get further away, or a restraining order.
Be
How
nice
can you
enough to live
restraining
her in
order?
person.
You think I actually would? You think I actually would waste my time stalking her? Please.
I don't know.
I have podcasts to edit, motherfucker.
Kate finishes out. Is it singing telegram or breakup email/text?
I feel like it really depends on how long you've been in the relationship. Because if you just started dating and someone sends you a singing telegram, I feel like I'm gonna respond with a breakup text. I mean, I love musical theater, but damn. I guess the breakup text or email of the two would be worse, just in general, because it'd be nice to at least get like a phone call or a notarized note. Something a little bit more official in writing.
Send you a card.
Yeah, like the empty Valentine. You open the empty box of chocolates and it says surprise GTFO.
You're single.
I mean, the way the post office works, though.
Feelings towards you.
The way the post office works nowadays, would that be considering like giving your relationship a 2-week notice?
I mean, it's that or 7 to 10 business days, which is basically a year.
Yeah.
It goes back to that long distance. If you send the memorial dildo to Germany.
Breakup/email text. Breakup email/text moves on 5-2 to the next round. Lisa starts us off. Is it a bathroom scale/gym membership or self-help books?
I go with the scale, but that's been a lifetime battle.
It gets a vote. Q, bathroom scale/gym membership versus self-help books.
Well, if you're a person that is trying to lose weight actively, then I guess the gym membership wouldn't be a bad thing, nor would the scale, so you could see your progress. In my case, I don't think my wife would be very upset if I got it or something like that, because it's to help her, it's to motivate. It's not to degrade or make fun. It's to help her achieve her goal more. So yeah, I'm gonna go the other one, the worst gift.
The self-help books. Jeremy, self-help books. Bathroom scale/gym membership.
Well, if anybody thinks that's dating me thinks that they're gonna make me go to the fucking gym, I will break up with them right then and there through text, through yelling, screaming, whatever the fuck I gotta do, because I ain't going to no fucking gym for nothing. I fucking hate going to the gym. That's pure hell to me. That's the 9th level of hell. So, 100%, I would say that's the worst one. I'd rather have self-help books, because at least then it might be a good read.
So the gym membership is your vote on that one. I'm gonna agree with Q on this one. I personally think that the gym membership/scale would be the better gift of the two. So I'm gonna go with self-help books. I wouldn't mind. Having said that, I wouldn't mind receiving either one of these, because a gym membership, again, it's fucking expensive. It's like $40-$50 a month. So if somebody's gonna pay for that for a year, $50 a month for a year is what, like $300? This $300 fucking gift. I'll go ahead and take that. Then you add a good scale on top of that. A good bathroom scale nowadays that will track your weight and stuff like that. That's another $50-$60 right there. So it's a damn good gift. Self-help books, I would enjoy reading them just because it's good to read these. There's a good book. I can't remember who it's by, but it's called Go Unfuck Yourself. And there's another company book to that talks about how life is not about not giving a fuck. It's about giving a fuck about the fucks you give. And I absolutely love the context of that. So, and without reading that book, it's probably something I wouldn't have realized on my own. And giving somebody the ability of self-help books, especially if it does help them. Mental health, for me, is one of the things that a lot of people suffer about, but don't realize that they're suffering about, realizing that they can actually use help, but not only by a therapist, but just by reading and expanding their mind about certain things. So I appreciate both of these gifts. But I'm
I
going
don't
to
read.
vote. I'm going to vote for self-help book just because I got to vote for one of them, and it ties up the game on this particular one. Shanna, is it self-help books or bathroom scale / gym membership?
I think both of these could be great gifts if in the right context. Like if this is something that your significant other had been, vocalizing that, hey, I really want to work on losing weight, and then you're giving them the tools to help them with that. Or if they tell you, I'm really, really struggling with depression and I just can't seem to get out of this funk. And you get them books that might help them understand what they're going through better. I think both of them could be fantastic gifts. However, I'm going to go with if these gifts were unsolicited, I'm going to say the self-help book would be the worst gift.
Gets to vote, Kate.
So I'm going with the same thought of them being unsolicited, because if you were to just give a gym membership, like that's something we can do together. But if you give someone a self-help book, that's like there's something wrong with you specifically that I would like you to change. So I think that if you didn't have a conversation first, I would say the self-help book is the worst of the two.
Gets a vote and moves on after that one. Harley, finish us out.
I'm going to go with the self-help books because of the fact that if I don't want to buy them at the store myself, why would I want someone else to buy them for me? Because I have issues where it messes with my head and makes me think that, oh, okay, so you think this is wrong with me.
Self-help books gets the vote, and the win off of that one is 5-2. Moving on to the next round. Q starts us off. This is very fitting for Q. Is it lottery tickets or straight up cash?
Interesting.
I know, right?
Because I mean, it depends on how much cash I guess they're giving me. I mean, if they're going to give me like $5, but they're going to give me 100 lottery tickets, I'd rather take the lottery tickets for two reasons. One, I'm going to have way more fun scratching them off to see if I won, and two, the chances of me getting more than those $5 is pretty high. But then on the other hand, you could win nothing. So saying it would be a decent, like not like a shit ton of cash, but a decent amount, like $50 to $100, I'd take the cash. So I'm gonna say the lottery tickets, though, even though it'd be more fun, I can go buy lottery tickets with cash. So I'm gonna say the lottery tickets is the worst one.
Lottery tickets get to vote on that one. Jeremy, lottery tickets or cash?
I mean, personally, I mean, you're not saying how much cash, so it's kind of hard to determine that. But
I mean, okay, let's go for a decent but small amount. Let's go $20. Just to clear it up. Let's go with $20 on this one. $20 cash or $20 worth of lottery tickets.
I mean, I'd rather have the $20 cash because I usually 9 out of 10 times I lose on lottery tickets, so I'm not fucking. My luck's not the best with lottery tickets, so I'd rather have the cash because at least then I can go buy 20 nips.
And Q, did you say you much rather have the cash or the lottery tickets? I can't.
I said the lottery tickets would be the. I'd rather have the cash because I can go buy lottery tickets rather than with the cash.
I just want to make sure that I have the count right on that one.
Yep.
I would much rather have the cash, to be perfectly honest, because especially as a dad, as a father, as a husband and stuff like that, I don't like buying stuff for myself. I never have. And when I do, it's just completely random, shit like that. Somebody I see. Giving the cash to somebody, if somebody gave me cash, I can go spend it on things that I want, things that I need, type thing. Like go out and have a good meal. And I'm really hard to buy for apparently anyway. So I think the lottery tickets, and if you lose like all the lottery tickets off of everything, it just kind of says that you're a loser anyway. So I'm going to go with lottery tickets on this one. Shanna, lottery tickets or cash?
I'm the same way you are. I have a very, very hard time spending on myself. So if someone gave me cash, I wouldn't spend it on myself. I would spend it on someone else. So I'd rather have the lottery tickets, I think.
Gets a vote. Kate, cash or lottery tickets?
Sandwich Shed on this. I don't like spending money on myself. I think if I had the $20, it's immediately going to go to whatever bill I feel like I need it to be applied to or to my kids. But the lottery tickets, I would never buy for myself. And I get to have kind of a little bit of fun with. So I think lottery tickets are the better of the two. So I guess since we're voting for what's worse, I would say cash is worse.
And Cash gets a vote. Harley.
I would much rather have the cash because there's no guarantee that you're going to win on the lottery tickets. But with the $20, you have the money automatically.
With that, lottery tickets moves on to the next round. Lisa, finish this out.
I prefer to receive lottery tickets because my husband hates lottery tickets. And so if he gets them for me, I know he's thinking about me.
Gets a vote. 4-3 to the next round. Jeremy starts this one off. Is it a toilet seat or cheap flowers?
Who the fuck would buy someone a toilet seat? Just saying.
It's on Reddit. I did not add this one to it. It is on Reddit.
I mean, okay, well, I'm gonna look at it this way. As a man, I don't want flowers ever because I think that's a waste of money no matter what kind of flowers they are. They could be the most, unless it's a fucking flower that eats people for me, like fucking Seymour from Little Shop of Horrors, then I don't want no fucking flowers. A toilet seat, I'm a big man. I've cracked my share of toilet seats in the day when they're made horribly. So I will go with toilet seat because at least it's something I have backup then for. So, flowers are the worst present. I keep forgetting to vote for what's worse.
Good to vote. I'm gonna agree with Jeremy on this one. A good toilet seat, because a lot of the time, I don't know if girls do this or not, but guys sometimes just want like a solid 5 to 10 minutes of fucking silence when they get home, which is why they spend so much time in the bathroom because it's fucking silence. Mothers don't get that because the kids are always on their ass about shit. And I know my 4-year-old, which is the reason why I always shut the bathroom door, and I have a closet door that will cover the bathroom door, so it's actually 2 doors they just won't open if there's 2 doors there. That's the reason I do that. If my wife goes into the bathroom and she does that, my kid will pound and pound and pound on that door until she gets up. I can sit there in the silence or on my phone or just whatever. So if you get me a comfortable fucking toilet seat, I can use that for at least 20 minutes a day until that motherfucker breaks.
I mean,
they're not sticking their little baby hands under the door like this at you.
I don't know because there's another door pressed up against it. So like you have to go through 2 fucking doors with your baby hands. He might be. I don't know. I personally think he's out doing something else.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing with my wife. Like when my daughter will try to follow her in there all the time, or just like bang on the door because she wants something, and my wife happens to be in there. With me, I could be in there for a half hour, like lost on reels of my phone, and my kids don't even notice I'm gone. So
yeah,
it's just the way it goes. And if it's a heated toilet seat, I'll be in fucking heaven if you give me a heated toilet seat.
Now if you're nice enough to get me a bidet, dude, I will. Yeah, it's not a toilet seat, but a fucking bidet. I don't care. I will swear forever on a fucking bidet. They're fantastic. Nice little shot of water up my fucking poop chute. I am fantastic. Cheap flowers on the other hand, especially like there was a comment before about having like the cheap flowers from the gas station, like the last one type thing. They're gonna die very fucking quickly, and you still have to maintain them and find a vase or vase or however you fucking pronounce them. They're not worth the trouble. So I'm gonna say cheap flowers, with the idea of being cheap on here. So like the Walmart $5 pack of flowers are the worst gift of the 2 on this one. Shanna, cheap flowers or a toilet seat?
I think the flowers are going to be the worst gift for me. I'm not real keen on a fancy toilet seat because I have to clean it, and I go in there to shit and stink, not sit and think. So, I mean, I'd still rather have the toilet seat, I guess. Now, if they can find a self-cleaning toilet seat, I would be in heaven.
I mean, they do have like UV cleaning other things too, so they might have something that's like a self-cleaning toilet. They have self-cleaning ovens, so
Yeah, but a
I don't know.
UV light's not spatulaing the crap off the back of it. It's just sanitizing it. That's
Why are
still
you?
dirty.
Why do you have to spatula crap off the back of your toilet seat?
That's a question I ask myself every day, Freddie.
I mean, granted, you do have kids, so I know what that's like. But Flowers gets that vote. Kate, flowers or toilet seat?
I'm gonna go toilet seat just because also everyone's talking about how nice it is to have a nice toilet seat, but all you're gonna do is give yourselves hemorrhoids. You don't want to spend that much time sitting on there. You're just getting little balls of sadness.
Oh, trust me, hemorrhoids are not fun. I know from experience.
It's only if you sit there and push. Just don't push. It's just to sit and think. It's a peaceful. It's a safe place for
Get
me.
a squatty potty.
Yeah, squatty potty. I would take over that because at least then you're really engaging your core too. I mean, that's an ab workout, but
Well,
I think
that too. Apparently, according I don't know where I read this, but we do have you're a nurse or work in the health field at least on that one, Kate.
I'm not a nurse, but I work in healthcare. I'm on the administrative side.
Okay, so you may have heard about this. Apparently, putting your feet on the floor while taking a shit is not necessarily the way you want to do that. If you have kids, especially ones who are going through potty training phases and have those steps that are supposed to bring them up to it, apparently you're supposed to put your feet on like the top step and then take a shit because it's the most streamlined way of taking a shit.
It
So it doesn't
straightens out
have
your
to go
colon.
through.
It doesn't bend it, so poop can go through easier.
Yeah,
As someone who's
it's.
had their asshole surgically removed partially, I can concur.
I
You
think
also
that comes
should-
up on every single episode you're on there, Shanna.
My surgically improved asshole.
Yes.
If
The bionic asshole.
Yep.
If you're female, you should also lean forward because it helps prevent UTIs because you empty your bladder more fully. Fun fact.
I do that
Learn
too.
something new every day. Harley, with that fun fact after that one, is it cheap flowers or toilet seat?
It's cheap flowers.
The cheap flowers used to vote and the win off of that one. Lisa?
Cheap flowers.
Q, finish us out.
It's a golden toilet seat. I'm down for it. But yeah, I would say worst flower. I'd say cheap flowers would be the probably the worst of the two. Yes.
6-1, cheap flowers moves on to the next round. I start this one off. It is either I'm going to save that one for the last one, which is going to be coming up next. It's either expired coupons, so not only coupons, but expired ones, versus absolutely nothing at all. You just forgot about it. The worst one of the two is, I personally think it's expired coupons because that means you put some thought into it, but you're still dumb enough to get expired. You didn't put enough thought into it to realize that all the coupons you have are expired, unless you're one of those people that like collects old shit. But a lot of people don't do anything for Valentine's Day. Like I said before, my wife and I really don't celebrate Valentine's Day. I don't find a point in it. We do Christmas and all the other major holidays, but Valentine's Day is not one of those things. So getting nothing for Valentine's Day is not necessarily a bad thing. And you don't have to go through the entire thing of getting something that you think would be the equivalent to whatever they got you, so you don't feel bad for giving them something either more or less, because there's some constant balance between that. Thank you, Sheldon, for that one in my head. So I think the worst one of that would be expired coupons. Shanna, expired coupons or nothing at all?
I am the type of person, like, I don't really need anything for Valentine's Day. I would rather create memories than receive gifts. So a lot of times for my daughter and I, we will make little coupon books for each other for experiences like a movie night where she gets to pick the movie, or, things like that. And she has expired coupons and I let her use them still. So I'm going to say that nothing at all is worse.
Well, if they're expired coupons, but you can still use them, would they still be expired?
In my book, they are. In her, because if I try to use one of mine that's expired, I damn well get told it's expired.
Oh, see, that's just mean.
It's dirty pool.
It is. It's dirty. Dirty birdie. Kate, expired coupons or nothing at all?
I think expired coupons is worse. Because that, like you said before, like it shows that you thought about it and you're like, you are worth less than nothing to me.
Less than what the paper is worth. It's been written on.
Yep. Unless you're
You
in
could
the
use
middle
it
of
as a
the
fire
wilderness.
starter.
I'll say if you're in the middle of the wilderness and you're sans toilet seat or paper, or you need something to set on fire besides, a human body that you're going to turn into the memorial butt plug, then those might be nice, but I feel like that's not by and large everyone's experience.
Harley, expired coupons or nothing at all.
I'd rather get nothing at all than expired coupons. So expired coupons.
Realistically, these things are the same thing because there's either nothing or nothing
Nothing.
written on a piece of paper. It's just
It's
what
an
is it?
IOU is what it is.
Yeah, it's kind of. Lisa, is it expired coupons or nothing at all?
Expired coupons is worse.
Q.
So with the expired coupons, you guys are saying that they put at least a little bit of thought into the gift. They just didn't put enough thought into it to look at the expiration date. At least they put a thought into it, though. And it's always the thought that counts, correct?
No.
Probably not.
The thought you want here, I want you to have coupons.
Right. Well, no, but I'm saying the thought of, oh, I just completely forgot and fuck you.
Yeah, but is it?
At least you put a little bit of effort into getting something. You just didn't look at the expiration date. So I'm gonna say having nothing at all.
And Q is known for having little things, so he's perfectly entitled to this.
Yes, he is.
Oh, so that's why the Viagra.
Yeah.
Well, no, that just helps me get hard. That has nothing to do with length. That extends a whole different thing.
That's where the entire tuna can comes in.
Exactly. I may not reach the bottom of a tuna can, but I'll dent the fuck out the sides.
I just feel like you're gonna need a tetanus shot afterwards.
Yes.
Jeremy, finish this out. Is it nothing at all or expired coupons?
Yeah, 100% nothing at all is better. So expired coupons are worse because unless like she said, you're nude in the wilderness and you need something to cover yourself if someone comes along, then yeah, expired coupon is useless. So
You can cover yourself with an expired coupon.
I mean,
full page ad, dude.
Yeah, I'm the little thing here.
Well, I'm assuming they're going to give you more than one expired coupon. Come on now. Who gives one coupon?
It does say expired coupons, but like, are they all in one sheet or like, are they in a booklet?
I will
or
find
what?
If it's
Are they
like a
cut out?
CVS receipt, that's like 90 feet of material.
You have to go with Adam and Eve style, and you have to fucking like get the sap from the tree, stick them all together, make like a fucking thong out of it. Like, come on now. But
I mean, granted, you can do the entire. I think it's Hy-Vee around here. I don't know if you guys have. There's a couple people around here that I know have Hy-Vee locations, but I know they used to have. They may still do have coupons on the back of their receipts, type thing. So if you get long enough receipts that will cover a particular area, then yeah, it might be able to cover Big Old Johnson's third leg.
And I mean, and plus if you're nude in the wilderness, it's cold in the fucking wilderness at night. It's shrinkage. I was in the wilderness.
I was in the pool.
No, you're in the wilderness. Same fucking effect. Same fucking effect.
Nothing too. If I'm butt naked in the wilderness, I'm not gonna give a damn about people seeing me naked. I'd be more concerned. I would use those coupons as toilet paper.
I'd be happy to see somebody if I'm lost in the wilderness and it comes down to that.
Anyway, Kate, you're saying?
So I would say if you were to use like the ones Jeremy said with the tree sap, you could use that to finally wax your head.
Oh, there you go. And I mean, for anybody who wants to check it out, Nude in the Wilderness is a great dog fashion disco song. But
all right, that is it for round one. We'll be right back right after this break. Shanna, do you want to do an ad?
Absolutely.
All right, Kate, do you want to do an ad?
Sure.
Harley, do you want to do an ad?
Yeah.
All right, in that order. Shannon, what you been up to?
Well, I am the newest member of the I Did Not Make These Rankings podcast network, where we do our Tuesday night drafts, where we like to pick a topic and create our best roster and compete. Also, the co-host of Crime Rewind, where we talk about the old, cold, and often uncold takes of true crime. Amanda and I will be making our return soon now that she's back from Antigua. So we are definitely looking forward to that.
What's that tagline again? That you had before. I absolutely love this tagline. I forgot what it was. About cold cases. Fuck,
Cracking
and now I
open a
can't
cold
remember what
one?
it is.
Cracking
No,
open a cold
no.
one?
I don't know if you still do, but like you used to have a tagline that described the show perfectly, and I absolutely loved it. And it's bringing. I don't know.
Like
Either way,
the cases that have been in the dark or something like that.
yeah, but it was a damn good tagline. I'm sitting there like, there's record executives out there that can't think of shit that good.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Kate, what you been up to?
Hey, so I have a couple shows coming up here. If you happen to be on the East Coast and you'll be in New Jersey, this coming Sunday the 25th, someplace else in Waterford Works, New Jersey, 7 p.m. The Don't Call Me Shirley comedy show. I'll be hosting that every last Sunday of the month, 7 p.m. out here. And then also you can catch me sometimes on the Milks and Silk section of the Ho on the Go podcast with Christy Knuble, who's also headlining at someplace else this coming Sunday. And then occasionally on an evening at the movies with Casey. I just did the It's a Wonderful Life show with him back in December, and we have a couple that we're going to figure out some dates for coming up too.
I love both of those movies, by the way. The entire the where Don't Call Me Shirley comes from, freaking Airplane. I speak jive. And of course, It's a Wonderful Life is one of my favorite non-Christmas movies. So, and Harley, what you been up to?
Well, tonight on The Asylum with Harley and Joker, we are doing the serial killer couples. Nothing shows more love like a body in the trunk. And also, you guys can find me on the Mod Squad Network, where we go live every Saturday night. And I've been on quite a few of Jeremy's shows here lately, so I'm a little bit everywhere.
We are back for round 2, and this show so far is almost 2 hours long. So we're going to try to go a little bit more of a speed round on this one. Shanna starts us off. Is it an empty box of chocolates or hair removal products?
I'm gonna go empty box of chocolates. This is a shitty gift.
Empty? No, that would be X-Lax chocolates.
Yeah.
Empty box of chocolates gets to vote on that one, Kate.
Yeah, empty box of chocolates. I need help with removing my mustache. It's actually thoughtful.
Gets another one, Harley.
We don't have mustaches. We have must-mashes.
I'm going to go with an empty box of chocolates because I think I'd rather the hair removal than nothing at all.
Gets another vote. Lisa, by the way, I totally forgot about you on the entire ad situation. I apologize about that. Your name was originally crossed out on my board for some fucking reason. So I will get you
when you initially asked about it during the first break, I said I would rather wait.
Okay, that probably was in my head then. I don't know why, but okay. So at the end of round 2, that would be the last option, the last time to do that. So, but Lisa, is it empty box of chocolates or hair removal products?
Empty box of chocolates.
Gets another vote. Q.
I mean, you get the box, right? No. I would say the empty box of chocolates. Because I'm like I said, if I get a box of chocolates, I'm looking forward to that shit. Just to see there's nothing there, I'd be upset. So yeah.
I think it'd be worse if there's something else in there, like if you're not supposed to have chocolate, but somebody hands you an open box, like a box of chocolates, and there's like
It's my
Like,
dick in a box.
freaking Brussels sprouts in there or
for
something.
the person's removal.
I love Brussels sprouts. I would prefer
Well,
that. Like,
I mean,
Seriously,
you
if they're cooked right, fuck yeah.
I mean, you get my point though.
Brussels
Like
sprouts are awesome.
if there was something in there that wasn't chocolate, could you imagine having chocolate covered Brussels sprouts and you hand somebody a box of chocolates and they bite into it and it's a fucking
I did
uncooked
that to
thing
my
of Brussels
kids.
sprouts?
What about
I'd call them
tofu?
fucking
I
cops.
did that to my kids on April Fool's Day. We did chocolate covered Brussels sprouts and put them on a stick and told them it was cake pops.
See, that's not a prank. That's lying to somebody. This is a completely different thing on that one. They have to discover that shit for
Hey, they
themselves.
liked it.
Jeremy, empty box of chocolates, hair removal products.
Okay, so for the second round on, I gotta kind of think about usability and actually usability. And the empty box chocolates is not going to be any beneficial to me in any fucking way unless there's the heart of one of my enemies in there. Then you gave me the greatest gift of all. But if there's not, then it's a horrible gift. So the worst gift is the empty box chocolates.
Moving on 7-0, empty box of chocolates. I could use hair removal products. I have to shave. I'm trying to grow my beard out, but I have to shave my head. I have to shave my neck. My wife decides to shave her legs and stuff like that. Hair removal products it's actually a legitimately good gift to get, especially if you're buying something that's halfway decent, like a new razor or something that's not the disposable ones. Their shit's expensive, so I wouldn't frown on that one. Empty box of chocolates moves on in a sweep to the next round. Kate starts us off. Is it just sex or a breakup email / text?
if you like the person, the breakup text is worse. So I'm gonna go.
Well, yeah, but hate sex is kind of fun too. So
Well,
depends
sex
how
either
much.
way. No matter what, I mean, I feel like the sex is gonna be like, it'll be fine at worst and great at best. So like the breakup one, unless you really don't like them, in which case, why are you with them? I feel like that's
Right. Why wouldn't you be the one sending the text?
exactly. If you're sending the text, honestly, that's the greatest gift you can probably give yourself and everyone around you is happiness. But,
There you go.
Text being worse.
Breakup email / text. Gets to vote on that one. Harley.
Breakup email.
Lisa.
Yep. Breakup email's the worst.
Say, Chancey's making a scene on this one again. Q.
Yeah, I mean, because at least with just sex, at least you just get something, and it's not being single. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with the breakup text email.
Jeremy.
Yeah, the breakup text email is definitely worse. I mean, sex is sex any time of the day. I don't care what the hell it's for. Sex is always good. So getting your dick wet is never a bad thing. Unless it's getting cut
I
off.
think some
And
females would disagree with you, but that's a different topic.
From a man's perspective, it's never a bad thing.
I'm gonna go with breakup email and text as well. I personally think this is gonna make at least a final four, if not the finals, on this one. I don't consider sex a gift. I really don't. Good or bad sex or whatever. It's just but breaking up with somebody via text or an email is just kind of a shitty move unless you are legitimately like have a mental way that you can't do it in person, or another physical reason you can't do it in person, like
you're out of state.
Well, but at that point you can make a phone call majority of the time.
That's what I'll say.
So there's that one. And Shanna, finish this out. Is it breakup email / text or just sex?
Breakup email / sex. Or breakup sex is good. Breakup.
Yeah, I mean that's good too.
Email.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Breakup sex is absolutely fine with me. But 7-0, another sweep to start off round 2 on this one. Harley starts it off. Is it cleaning supplies or lottery tickets?
Cleaning supplies.
Gets a vote off that one. Lisa.
Cleaning supplies.
Just another one. Q.
At least I can have fun with the lottery tickets, scratching them off just to see. It's like, oh, there's 250,000. Where's the other one? Knowing I'm never gonna get it, but it's still fun. So yeah, cleaning supplies. I'd have to go clean shit, and well, no one's got time for that shit. So yeah, lottery
Gets a
tickets.
vote. Gets a
Or
vote.
lottery
Jeremy.
tickets is my you know what I mean.
I got you, Jeremy.
I mean, unless the cleaning supplies are because you want me to clean the house nude for you as a gift, or you're going to send some topless maids with them, then yeah, 100% the cleaning supplies are worse.
I'm gonna go with lottery tickets on this one. I personally, one of my favorite things to do when I'm just alone and kind of have nothing else to do but sit there and watch TV is actually clean. I find it very, very therapeutic at times to have some music in the background, kind of sort through some old shit that I haven't been able to get to, and it's kind of a completion of what needs to be done. I don't know if that's because earlier in life I was told that the chores had to be done before I could do anything fun or whatever. Now that now I find cleaning actually kind of going back to that. But so I wouldn't mind cleaning supplies. I've had bad luck with lottery tickets, and the odds are never in your favor when it comes to that. At least cleaning supplies has a money saving part to that. It's something that you're going to have anyway. Lottery tickets is something that you can just not get and be perfectly okay with it. Shanna, is it lottery tickets or cleaning supplies?
Lottery tickets are the worst present. I'll get some use out of the cleaning supplies.
Kate.
Yeah, I'm gonna go cleaning supplies are better. Same reason. So yeah,
So it is
worse.
It is a tie-breaking decision. Did I skip somebody?
I don't think so.
Or did Lisa start that one off?
I thought Harley was before me, but maybe not.
Yeah, Harley started off, I think.
Okay. So
I think. Harley, speak up.
I don't know if I started or not. I'm multitasking, dealing with the child, and
okay. Just because I'm lost here a little bit. Okay, so real quick, Harley, cleaning supplies, lottery tickets.
I said cleaning supplies.
Okay, Lisa, cleaning supplies, lottery tickets.
Cleaning supplies.
Jeremy.
I said cleaning supplies.
Okay, I know myself, Shannon, and Kate.
Q.
So I missed Q. Q.
No, you got me. I said the cleaning supplies would be the worst gift because a lot of tickets I'd at least have fun with.
Okay, so yeah, I was sitting there like I'm missing somebody. I just didn't count Q for whatever reason. So cleaning supplies.
Well, welcome to life, but
cleaning supplies moves on 4-3 to the next round. And the reason why I wanted to clarify that because if it was like 5-2 or something like that, I wouldn't care. I would just counted who's ever vote that I didn't count. I would have brought it up to 5-2. But cleaning supplies moves on 4-3 to the next round. Lisa starts us off. And it's something that I totally forgot to do last round. So this is actually first round matchup. Is it a new STD?
I was gonna say I didn't hear the STD come up.
I know. I because I skipped it because I wanted to go last and I fucking forgot about it because we had such a long conversation about expired coupons. Is it a new STD or porn?
I would say the STD is a worse gift. My grandfather was born deaf because of an untreated STD. So that's personal for me.
STD gets that vote. Q, STD or a porn?
Can I get rid of it?
I mean,
sometimes
there's medicine for everything, so.
I'm fine. I would say getting an STD would be probably the worst. That probably means she cheated. So yeah, I would say the STD would be the worst gift. That's a 2-for-1 right there.
Jeremy.
Okay, porn has never hurt anybody in this world besides maybe a little raw spots after a little too much porn. But it happens. It happens. 25 times in one day in high school is my record. But it was literally shooting out a puff of smoke with a white flag that said I'm done by the end. But I would gladly take porn over an STD anyway because, you got the clap.
I'm gonna go with an STD as well. I kind of agree with Jeremy on this one. There's that porn. If you're into that type of stuff, it hasn't really hurt anybody. It's an own personal little type thing. It's like a sex toy, own personal kind of thing. So I don't think that would be a very bad gift, especially if your partner isn't around you or enjoys watching it with you. So might be a nice little bonding moment. Shanna, porn or a new STD?
I'm gonna go with a new STD. That's gross. Like, especially if you're in a committed relationship and one of you is stepping around, that's just wrong.
It gets a vote. Kate.
I'm gonna go with a new STD is worse because that's technically a regift.
I forgot about that text message. That did make me laugh. I'm serious.
I stand by my statement.
And Harley, a new STD or porn?
Well, I like porn, so new STD is bad.
All right, moving on into round 2, and STD moves on 7-0. Q starts this one off then. Is it candy they can't eat or an STD?
Shit, they both can kill you. Fuck.
Yeah.
One's just a long, one's just a really long, slow, agonizing death. The other one might just be, you choking for a couple of minutes.
Which could be how you got the
happens,
STD.
And you know what? Fuck it. You can give the chocolates to somebody else that can't eat them. So I'm gonna say the STD still got to be the worst.
Yeah, let's say like Jeremy said, that's probably how you got the STD in the first place. I gave you credit, sir.
You damn well better. But I mean, if STD doesn't win this whole fucking bracket, there's something wrong with us. So, 100% STD is my pick for this one.
I do gotta let you know, this is bracket as we record today is still going on bracketology. We're in the final 4 of this one, and yes, STD is in the final 4. So there's that one. I don't have to worry about stepping out, and I'm damn for certain my wife doesn't step out because she's just not that type of person for multiple reasons. But I do have a concern about candy she can't eat. So I think the worst part in this one, and as Q mentioned, the candy she can't eat would be a quicker death than like an STD. You had AIDS. But granted, an STD isn't a death sentence. Sometimes allergies aren't a death sentence either, but I'm going to go with the most extreme versions of both of these. So I'm going to avoid the sweep on this one and go with candy she can't eat. Shanna.
I'm going STD.
If you think STDs aren't a death sentence, go ask Freddie Mercury's ghost that.
Well, 1, he lived in a different time, and 2, not all STDs are death sentences. Like you can have genital warts type things, and they're not really a death sentence. They just kind of suck. So, and not in a good way.
I wouldn't want to have lumps on my penis that fucking are basically sores that would hurt. That just doesn't sound pleasurable. My sex life is gone after that.
But if
I don't blame you.
You could be reading Braille.
Okay.
At least I can still read, damn it.
I say, friggin' Helen Keller would have a hell of a time.
I was gonna say the Helen Keller penis.
Okay, what's your vote there, love?
I'm gonna go with it's between STD and allergies, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna say the candy you can't eat is worse of the two, because you have to be intentional about that. I feel like if you love someone and you're giving them a gift, you know what they're allergic to, so you're giving them something you know is going to hurt them. Versus an STD can happen by accident before you're even stuffing.
And there's a whole bunch of people who have STDs don't know they have STDs because they just don't really manifest as they would. What is it? HPV is one of those things that it's a transmitted disease that it doesn't show up on a lot of people, but you can have multiple partners and it'll only show up on like 2% of them. But
it's because of all those damn medications nowadays, dude. Like you see those commercials where it's like, you would never know I have an STD. Well, gee, thanks. Now you're spreading it.
But
fuck you.
And that's the point. They might know, and they're going to tell their partner, hopefully, but they're not going to tell you because there's a whole bunch of stigma to it.
You had to be one less and get your Gardasil.
Yeah. Harley, candy they can't eat or an STD?
Well, you can give the candy away to somebody else because I have children, so candy doesn't go uneaten in this house.
I mean, technically, you can give the STD to somebody else too. So
I was gonna say that, but yeah.
I wouldn't.
And that can be shared more.
So
yep.
I'd rather give the candy to someone else, and the STD is the worst gift.
I mean, you can only share candy once. You can share an STD multiple times.
Yeah, herpes is forever.
Yeah,
it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Anyway, FTD moves on after that one. Lisa, finish us out.
I'm gonna have to go STD.
5-2, STD moves on to the next round. Jeremy starts us off. Is it the personal hygiene bag or the oversized teddy bear?
I mean, at least if you have the oversized teddy bear, if they break up with you, from a man's perspective, all you gotta do is cut a hole in the teddy bear and maybe throw a little KY jelly in there, and you can still have a fun time. So,
sick son of a bitch.
Just saying, it's possible. It's possible. So, but I still think the oversized teddy bear is the worst gift because at least with the hygiene products, I mean, shampoo is expensive sometimes. Like I'm getting sick of paying like $15 a bottle for fucking Head and Shoulders. So, Jesus Christ.
I still can't believe that when they created a body wash, it wasn't knees and toes. That bothers
Cock and
me.
balls. They should name it Cock and Balls.
Cock and Bulls. Sports team. I agree that the oversized teddy bear does suck, and Jeremy's comments, although logically sound, are
desperate times, man. Desperate times.
Are not going into, because all you really have to do with Jeremy's thing, if you have a bottle of her like perfume or something, just put like a blindfold on or something and just kind of find your spot and go from smell. That's all you really have to do if you're really lonely. For me, it's a hygiene bag though, incorporating smell into this. I have a 14-year-old who every time he gets into my car, I either have to roll the windows down or I legitimately have a bottle of Febreze in my front seat. And I gotta let you know, I deliver food, and so I have Thai food, I have pizza, I have a whole bunch of other shit that smells up my car. Having a 14-year-old boy in my car for less than 5 minutes a day does more damage to the interior smell of my car than fucking Thai food. So all the parents out there that don't believe in the entire FTK movement on this one, I am definitely going for personal hygiene bag, because damn it, some people fucking need it. But it's kind of a dick move, so I'm going to go with personal hygiene bag. Shanna, personal hygiene bag or oversized teddy bear? What's the worst gift of the two?
The oversized teddy bear. No, thank you.
Gets a vote. Kate.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that the teddy bear is worse. The hygiene bag at least probably has perfume in it.
Harley.
I'm gonna go with the oversized teddy bear because hygiene products, like especially from Bath and Body Works, is super expensive. So the oversized teddy bear.
It gets a vote, and the one off that one. Lisa, is it oversized teddy bear or hygiene bag?
Oversized teddy bear.
Gets another one. It looks like I'm going to be solo on this one. Q.
Just like mine.
Let's see. So an oversized teddy bear, depending on how oversized, that thing could be fucking expensive too.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen fucking teddy bears that are fucking like 60 plus.
Oh, they're more than that. The
That's what I'm
oversized teddy
saying.
bear I'm talking about.
I was going on a low end, is what I was doing, more or less.
Yeah, that's a $99 thing. It's
so I mean that's pretty expensive for and they made it for probably $1. But I'm gonna say that the teddy bear would be a worse gift. If something stinks, I'm not gonna be around it.
so 6-1. Teddy bear moves on to the next round. Have you seen those Peeps at Walmart?
Which ones?
The big ass fucking pillow Peeps they have at Walmart.
Jesus Christ.
I just want them
Yeah.
to
Yep.
I love those things. They're so like I don't like oversized teddy bears, but I would buy one of those. I'm not fucking kidding me. That they're great.
I hate Peeps.
I love Peeps, and every year I build a very ridiculously overly accurate diorama of a Shakespearean death scene and leave it at my high school English teacher's house in the middle of the night, made of Peeps.
Does she know it's you?
She does now. It's me and a friend of
Okay.
mine. We've done it for like we had a couple years off with the pandemic, but I think over 10 years we've been doing this.
Okay, because if not, that's extremely fucking creepy.
No, eventually she found out it was us. We let her know.
Next,
that would make it way more funny though if you didn't know who it was. Sending you this shit.
The first year we left it in her classroom, and she didn't know for a whole year.
Next up, I start us off as either being cheated on or cheap flowers. On both of these, you get to watch them die, I guess. So there's that. For future reasons, I'm going to go with cheap flowers because I think being cheated on is going to kind of wipe the board, and I think there's other things that I want to wipe the board on. So I'm going to go with cheap flowers. Shanna, cheated on or cheap flowers?
I think being cheated on is worse.
Kate.
Being cheated on is way worse.
Harley.
Being cheated on.
Lisa.
Being cheated on is worse.
Well, my plan didn't work out. Q.
Honestly, I'm on your side with this one, Freddie. I feel like if your dude is buying you cheap ass flowers, he don't really give a fuck about you anyways. So him cheating on you could probably be actually a good gift for you because now you're gonna get somebody better, hopefully.
Okay, so you cheated on your significant other is what I'm hearing.
No.
No, Q doesn't have time to cheat anyway.
Yeah,
He's got
I work fucking
too much shit
12-hour
to do.
days. I don't have fucking time for that shit.
Yeah, he really doesn't. Jeremy, cheated on or cheap flowers?
See, I'm gonna go with what a rapper friend of mine said on Facebook a while back. If you want to fuck my girl, you gotta let me fuck you first. So, 100%. Yeah, you getting cornholed if you want to fuck my girl. But 100%, I'm going with getting cheated on is still worse because fuck, it's getting cheated on. Like I literally had to move states because of shit like that, and because it fucked up my life so bad. Like I literally moved states to get out of the depression I was in.
As far as being cornholed, though, I'm pretty sure people pay extra for that at times. So, cheated on moves on 5-2 to the next round. Shanna starts us off. It's either expired coupons or a garbage can.
Expired coupons.
Gets a vote off that one, Kate.
Expired coupons.
Gets another one. Harley.
Expired coupons.
A whole bunch of sweeps in here. Lisa.
Expired coupons.
Q.
Expired coupons belong in the trash can. So if you get a trash can, you have somewhere to put those. So I'm going to say expired coupons.
Jeremy.
Sorry, what are the choices again? I'm trying to pick my album for Tuesday's episode.
Expired coupons or garbage can?
Oh, sorry, this motherfucker. This guest gave me an Ed Sheeran album to go against. I'm like, oh god damn it, fuck me. But yeah, I'm thinking Peppers, but we'll see. Yeah, the expired coupons definitely works because at least a trash can can be used, even if it's to throw their body parts in after you kill them for giving you a garbage can.
I'm gonna go with expired coupons as well. I wouldn't mind a new garbage can. Again, as we were discussing before, sometimes those are fucking expensive, especially if you get a damn good one. So, and if not, I got plastic baskets for like a gag gift for Christmas, and I use it in my laundry room to store shit that I use for laundry. So realistically, having an extra garbage can would not be such a bad idea to have. Just because. So expired coupons move on to the next round, 7-0. Last up in round 2, Kate starts us off. Is it self-help books or jumper cables?
Jumper cables, because you should already have them if you have a car. That's redundant.
You are correct on that one. It does get a vote. Harley, jumper cables, self-help books.
Jumper cables.
Gets another one. Lisa.
Jumper cables, because I don't have a car.
Q.
I have a car, not a very good one, but yeah, jumper cables. Actually, jumper cables are really helpful for me because I have a shitty car that sometimes doesn't like to start. But I already have one. So yeah, I guess go ahead and I'm going to say jumper cables would be a pointless gift.
Jeremy.
What are jumper cables going against again?
Self-help books.
Yeah, see, I already have jumper cables. I already have a jump box in my car, so I feel like jumper cables are the type of gift that like your parent gives you for Christmas is like a logical
When
gift.
you're like 16 and get your first car.
Yeah, or I mean, well, dude, I've got so many pairs of jumper cables from my parents over the years. It's not even funny because they do rip apart eventually and get like worn down.
Mm-hmm.
So I think jumper cables are the worst gift compared to self-help books because at least self-help books I might learn something new.
I'm gonna go for self-help books I'm gonna go jumper cables on this one too. As a mental health advocate, as I always tell people, self-help books are actually really, really good for you. Considering what they were facing in the previous round, I can understand that they moved on because one of those had to. But jumper cables, even though it's a very practical gift, it's also kind of a boring gift, and with the exception of the message that I would give to somebody that I'm buying jumper cables for is that I'm trying to help you out in that type of situation. I agree. Between the two, jumper cables would be the worst gift. Shanna, finish us out.
I'm going jumper cables as well.
7-0. Jumper cables moves on to the quarterfinals. We'll be right back right after this break. Lisa, what you been up to?
Well, I've been up to lots of stuff, but yeah, is our podcast, and we do everything from just a regular conversation to politics to books. We have a newer thing called Between the Covers, where we do book reviews, and of course we do the albums, and you can find us at pod. Pod. And where else can we be found, Hud?
Pod.
At pod. So look forward to hearing from you.
We are back for round 3 and beyond. It looks like Harley starts us off on this one. And actually, I take it back. Pause. Nobody has stolen a vote. Nobody has blown a load. These next four votes are the last time you can steal a vote. Anytime after that, they do not apply. Loads can be blown all the way up into including the finals. So we are back for round 3 and beyond. It looks like Harley starts us off. Harley, is it an empty box of chocolates or an oversized teddy bear?
Oh my. I guess an empty box of chocolates.
Gets a vote on this one. Lisa.
This is a hard one.
That's what
She
you said.
said. That's what
Yeah,
she said.
that keep telling me at least.
I'm gonna go with I guess an empty box of chocolates. No, I'm going with the overstuffed teddy bear. I can fill my own box of chocolates.
It gets a vote. Q.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the oversized teddy bear. Because that's harder to get rid of. Like in a sense of just the ginormity of it. It just takes up a lot of space. The box of chocolates, not so much. So yeah, I'm gonna say the oversized teddy bear for sure.
Gets a vote. Jeremy.
It was oversized teddy bear or what? Sorry, I was being a super dad.
An empty box of chocolates.
Yeah, definitely empty box chocolates is the worst fucking gift. At least an oversized teddy bear, like I said previously, there's other uses for it.
gets a vote. I still think the worst gift of these two is oversized teddy bear because
I feel like Jeremy's done the whole teddy bear thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has to. There's the oversized teddy bear. Like, I don't have a small house. I also don't have a really big house. So having an oversized teddy bear somewhere in my house is one. It's kind of creepy, especially you come onto it in the dark, and like it's just a waste of space majority of the time, unless you're a photographer and use it for cute baby photos.
I mean, it's even worse when its eyes start glowing red and it stands up in the middle of the night, and you're just like, "Why the fuck did I wake up?"
It's like I'm not gonna do it. Shanna, empty box of chocolates, teddy bear.
I'm going to say the teddy bear is the worst gift because at least with the box of chocolates being empty, somebody enjoyed it.
Well, according to Jeremy, somebody's going to enjoy the teddy bear too.
I was gonna say, but
whoever has to
and the
clean
win
up
off
the
of that
teddy
one.
bear is not going to enjoy it.
That's a whole nother movie for Toy Story. I don't want to see.
Is that classified as? Never mind.
I mean, if the bear isn't real, is that considered bestiality? I don't know.
Interspecies erotica, fucko.
Only on every other Tuesday of the week.
Just because I call Q my big bear.
Kate, teddy bear, box of chocolates.
Empty box of chocolates because that's a choice to hurt someone, and a teddy bear, you're hurting them by accident.
So 4-3, teddy bear moves on to the next round. Lisa starts us off. Is it a breakup email or text versus jumper cables? Both of these are sweeps last round.
Breakup email.
Gets a vote. Q.
I'm gonna agree with that. Yeah. I mean, like I said, the email text thing is pretty petty. You can't at least pick up the phone and call me to do it. Then I don't want to be with you anyways. Jumper cables, at least have a use then afterwards.
Like, you bitch. Gets a vote. Jeremy, breakup email / text or jumper cables?
I mean, at least jumper cables can be used if you want to have some kinky erotic play and with nipples and all that. So I guess breakup text / email would be the worst one.
I'm gonna agree with that one too. It's a shitty thing to do unless you absolutely have to do it. I would avoid it. Shanna, breakup email, text, or jumper cables?
Breakup email or text.
Gets another vote. Kate.
I'm gonna say jumper cables, because if you're getting the breakup email or text, at that point, I don't want that relationship anyway.
And Harley, finish us out.
I'm going to go with a breakup email or text.
6-1, it moves on to the semifinals on this one. Q, is it an STD or an expired coupons? Sorry, a new STD or expired coupons? Something to
Wait,
add
so
to your
are
collection.
you implying that I currently have one, or?
I'm just saying it's something you can add to your collection.
Let's see here. Yeah,
Say just like Pokemon, you gotta catch them all.
gotta collect them all. Yes. So if it was something I'd get rid of, and it was like a once in a lifetime opportunity to sleep with this person, I would be okay with that.
Well, Q, we all know
However,
you want to sleep.
in an overall scenario, yeah, the SDs would be worse.
Q, we all know you want to sleep with Easy E.
Hey, fuck it, let's run it. But Easy had AIDS. I can't get rid of that. I said if I can get rid of it. That was keyword.
Jeremy, expired coupons are in STD.
There's nothing worse than being able to walk around and say, I got the clap. So yeah, 100% STDs are worse.
Why the hell would you go around saying that though?
Just because it's being used in this, we used to say to people in college all the time just to like fuck with them. We'd walk up to them and be like, you got the clap.
You would say it to fuck with them, so you're like, you have the clap, now let's fuck. I feel like that's going on the right way.
To fuck with them in a more of a bullying sense of the word.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could have worded that differently. I'm going to go with expired coupons on this one. It was stated before about the entire, you could give something in a non-malicious way. I think STD is one of those things you might not know you have, so you just kind of give it to them. So yeah, it's a crappy gift, but expired coupons kind of takes intent in a weird way. It does. So I'm going to go expired coupons with the intent behind it being the worst part of that. Shanna, expired coupons or an STD?
I'm with you, Freddie. I feel like STDs can be passed around without knowing. A lot of people are asymptomatic. So I definitely feel that is something that could happen, accidentally. But with an expired coupon, you have to actively do that. So that's my vote.
Gets the vote. Kate?
Yeah, same here. Accidents happen. You may not know you have an STD, but you know for sure that coupon's expired when you make that.
Because you tried to use it a week earlier and it didn't work.
Exactly. This is what we call informed consent to give someone an expired coupon.
Harley, expired coupon, STD.
Expired coupon.
Gets the vote and the win, knocking off STD off of this one. And Lisa, do you start that one?
You know what? I've been talked around to the coupon problem. So coupons are worse for this one.
5-2. It's such a weird fucking thing too. Like expired coupons move on 5-2 to the
the expired coupons could be accident too. You just didn't look at it. You found a coupon, like, oh, that's cool.
There you go. To start with is kind of a shitty gift.
Yeah,
but it's so with an STD. Like, who wants?
But it's
I don't think it. I
whether
don't think
it be unintentional or not.
The thing is though that you actively give a coupon. That's something that you actively, like, you hand something over to them. That's something that you like. Hey, they might like this type thing. It's a coupon for like 50% off, like Bath and Body Works type thing. Not knowing that it expired, blah blah blah. Because Bath and Body Works are kind of notorious for that. But in STD is not something that you normally say like, hey, I have AIDS. I think AIDS is going to make you happy. I'm going to give you AIDS type thing. Like, it's not a gift. It's a complete and utter accident. So there's that one. Expired coupons does move on. Jeremy, is it cleaning supplies you're being cheated on?
I mean, cleaning supplies are at least useful. Being cheated on is the worst gift you could get. So being cheated on.
I'm gonna steal a vote. It's not gonna matter because it's not gonna move on, but just for whatever. I normally steal Jeremy's vote. I can't steal Jeremy's vote because he already voted. So just because this started with Q, I'm gonna steal Q's vote.
Oh my God, Freddie, why would you do this? I was going to steal somebody else's vote to go your way to make it move through, you dick.
No, you weren't, because you are a dick.
You're right.
See?
What is it?
You know what? Actually, no. Q, I'm not going to take your vote because Lisa hasn't had the ability. She hasn't been on this show since we started this one. She's never got her vote stolen. So I'm going to give Lisa the ability to have her vote stolen on this one. Lisa, I'm still in your vote. We are voting for cleaning supplies on this one being the worst of the two. Because for me, being cheated on does suck. There's different, but it just kind of depends on your personality. A lot of the time, giving somebody cleaning supplies, especially in this world today where we're getting away from it, but women are still kind of the entire quote unquote traditional wife type things where they clean the house, they make the food, they raise the babies and everything else. And a lot of people are opposed to that. A lot of women especially are opposed to that. So giving a woman cleaning supplies or like a vacuum, or not a vacuum, because a vacuum can, I know my wife, she actually kind of wants a new vacuum, but giving somebody cleaning supplies is kind of a slap in the face of what women have achieved, so on and so forth past this point. So I'm going to go cleaning supplies on this one. Shanna, it's a cleaning supplies you're being cheated on.
Can it say you bastard?
I think I'm gonna go cleaning supplies being the worst.
And Freddie, you literally are just basically took out your dick, wiped it off, and whipped it across every woman's face in the earth by saying that.
Why? I'm sympathizing with them.
Facts.
But saying that they're still the archetype for that type of old style thinking.
He's not saying he's creating that archetype. He's
No,
acknowledging that it still exists.
No, but he is assuming that this gift is being given to a woman exclusively in that entire argument.
Because the simple fact is, like, if I'm the one buying this gift, that's how I've been going this entire thing. Not what I'm being gifted, what I'm giving to somebody, like the entire jumper cables type conversation. The entire thing about me giving jumper cables to my wife is because I want her to be protected when I'm not there. If I would give cleaning supplies to my wife, now granted, my wife actually does enjoy cleaning. Oddly enough, I have no idea why. I think it's because she grew up taking care of her siblings. Giving cleaning supplies to her is not that big a deal, but I do understand women who don't like to clean. They find it very, as the quote unquote, the very definition of the entire old age traditional 50s type style. A lot of women like that. A lot of women don't. I understand that. So giving a woman who doesn't like that, doesn't like to cleaning supplies, the more of the modern age, the modern traditionalists, the women who are out there working and doing, who are being superwoman, quite literally, giving them cleaning supplies is kind of a slap in the face to them because they have worked so hard as a female
to be known as more than just.
Yeah, to be known to be just as that. So if you go straightforward and just give them cleaning supplies, it's a slap in the face.
Even I feel like they want cheating on them is also very 50s.
I'm
worse.
Yeah, it's a little bit worse. But I don't know. At least if you're cheated on, you know where your place is and you have the ability to leave
and move on.
Not always, but not
that's
always.
why I'm saying cheating.
You always have a choice.
To me, cleaning supplies is the worst gift because that seems a little bit passive aggressive, whereas cheating on me is a line in the sand for me.
Yeah, it's straight up.
Yeah,
it's a straight up fuck you type thing.
Yeah, so I would rather have someone just come at me with something shitty than be passive aggressive shitty. So I would rather have someone just be a shitbag and own it and let me make my decision based off that rather than being a passive aggressive misogynist and buy me cleaning supplies. I would rather them cheat on me. So
but again,
supplies are the worst for me.
Yeah, it depends who you are, because again, I know a lot of people, including myself, who actually does like to clean. So me getting cleaning supplies Like if my wife got me cleaning supplies, for instance, we got these scent beads for our laundry.
You know,
Getting a container of that's like
beats, Freddie.
getting those for laundry. Those are like $12 a bottle.
Yeah, they're expensive.
If I would have gotten one of those for Valentine's Day, because I love how they smell, love how they make my sheets smell, my fucking pillowcases, my clothes. It's an added layer of protection when I'm going to go out there and I work hard, and my BOB gone isn't smelling like it should. My clothes is just an added protection of the stuff that is going on there. So if she buys me something like that, which is technically a cleaning supply because it's a laundry supply.
Now, if my significant other like knew that I absolutely unequivocally hated to sweep the floors and they bought me a Roomba, that would be a fantastic gift.
Yeah.
Or if they knew I absolutely hated cleaning the litter box and they got me one of those robo litter boxes, fabulous gift because they're making my life easier. If it's something that I already do and they're finding a way to make it easier on me, that's fantastic.
But if you're sitting there and you buy me like
so it's all about you Dawn
like
dish
a 6
soap.
pack of Windex, then yeah, or like a bottle of Dawn dish soap or something like that. Unless it's Power Wash, because that fucking Power Wash is fantastic.
Dawn is brand name to begin with. If you're gonna buy Dawn, that's an investment.
Yeah,
you can clean penguins with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just saying, like Dawn, 50% less scrubbing. So I'm actually making your scrubbing job 50% less. So I'm helping you out then by buying you Dawn.
It's not like that palm olive bullshit where like, oh, it helps make your hands softer. Yeah, because it doesn't do fucking anything else.
It's like I'm not going to use lotion anymore. I'm just going to use fucking palm olive dish soap.
The tears of a housewife.
I'm just going to wash my hand with palm olive dish soap. That's all I'm going to do for now on. Anyway, having that complete side argument, Shanna went for cleaning supplies on this one. I stole a vote. That make it 3. Jeremy went for being cheated on. Kate, cleaning supplies or being cheated on?
Being cheated on is way worse, and I love cleaning supplies. I used to clean houses for a job.
Harley, cheated on or cleaning supplies?
Being cheated on is worse than cleaning supplies.
Gets another vote, which means Q's tie-breaking decision on this one. And Q, do you want to know? This is the only time this has been the ability to do so, and I'm the only one to use the steal a vote. By the way, nobody else decided to use that one. Do you want to know who's facing in the semifinals?
Sure, why not?
It is either going to be cleaning supplies or being cheated on is going to be facing the oversized teddy bear, which also means the breakup text will be facing expired coupons in the semifinals as well.
All right. Well, with that being said, I gotta ask a question first. With your situation, Freddie, with how you are with the like poly relationship stuff, how do you get cheated on then? Just not being told about it?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Being in a poly relationship, a lot of it is communication. So if you're not told about what's going on and it just fucking happens behind your back, it's shady as fuck. It really is, and it's the being not told is the same thing as being lied to. So, and a lot of those times too, it depends on the person. So I wouldn't use me as a guideline for it because
I was just asking, like, is that how that would kind of work? I mean, because you are sleeping with other people, and most people would be like, that's automatic cheating, whether I knew about it or not.
All in the open. Everybody's on the same page.
Yeah.
It's
a completely open book type.
It's like having a 3-way, basically, as long as everyone knows about it.
It's like if your wife sends you a picture of this big ass black dick and she's like, I'm getting this today, you could be like, good for you, honey, go get it. But if you see her on a picture on Facebook later on a white couch in front of 5 African American guys in boxers, it's a whole nother story because you didn't know what was happening.
Well, at least they're in boxers at this point.
Well, it's a Facebook
nobody
picture,
wants
so
a guy in tidy whities. I mean,
at least they have a couch.
It's a white couch too. States.
And that's
it's a famous couch at this point.
Bleach afterwards.
It's a famous couch at this point, but yeah.
Besides, what you're gonna need the freaking cleaning supplies for?
Somebody should have Scotch guarded that couch.
I'm gonna say,
Like when Pedro Pascal walks in the room, right, Shanna?
Exactly.
I'm going with cleaning supplies being the worst gift.
Or as we call him now, Shanna, Mr. Fantastic.
That's
But I'll
me.
be calling him.
All right, and Lisa, since I did steal your vote on this one, what would have you voted for? Cleaning supplies or being cheated on? Is she still there? She is.
I'm sorry. What were the choices? Repeat those.
Since I stole your vote, and we both went for cleaning supplies on that. Cleaning supplies did move on, but what would your vote have been? Either cleaning supplies or being cheated on?
Being cheated on.
So that's exactly how steal a vote works.
For dexterity purposes and all that.
Yeah, just for dexterities. Oh, Jeremy started that one off, which means I start this one off. We have a final four of it's either teddy bear, the oversized teddy bear versus cleaning supplies, or the breakup text / email versus expired coupons. Let's start off with the teddy bear versus cleaning supplies. If I'm assuming that if I'm giving this gift, which is I'd be a gift to my partner who I know actually enjoys cleaning supplies is not a bad gift. It's not. But I also know that my wife is fully aware of this facial awareness, the same thing I am aware as far as the teddy bear goes, which fucking sucks, and there's no absolute reason to have this. I know this because we've had this fucking conversation. So teddy bear will be getting my vote as well. Shanna, is it oversized teddy bear or cleaning supplies?
I do not, in any case, want an oversized teddy bear ever.
Gets a vote. Kate.
Teddy bear.
Harley.
The teddy bear.
Lisa.
Teddy bear.
Q.
Yeah, cleaning supplies are at least useful. Teddy bear just takes up spot. I mean, unless you're Jeremy, of course, then the teddy bear is useful for you in other ways. But
Anytime I see a giant teddy bear out in the wild, I'm just going to imagine Jeremy raw dogging it, and I don't want that.
Put a nice little hole for like fleshlight in there. Speaking of that, by the way, Jeremy, is it your lovely teddy bear or cleaning supplies?
Hey, the teddy bear likes it when you put it up there. But and I mean, it's like watching me and the big. It'd be like watching me and the Big Show wrestle. But I mean, yeah, definitely teddy bear is the worst gift because cleaning supplies at least are useful. Teddy bears fun to look at and fun for other things once in a while. But I mean, it still is a waste of space.
Ugh.
I mean, and you really haven't heard any that you haven't heard the teddy bear say no. So
Not every memory should be a story.
Its mouth
one of
is
the
stuffed, so
yeah, but with what?
Sandwich bag.
One of these things just doesn't belong here. Shanna starts us off. Is it breakup text / email versus expired coupons?
I don't want the expired coupons. And I'm the type of person, I'm shitty enough, I would send a breakup text or email. And I know that about myself.
Shitty human beings are us. I would do it too, but that's because I just don't like confrontations.
My friends all tell me I don't date assholes because I am the asshole.
Kate, expired coupons or breakup text / email?
expired coupons way worse.
Gets another one, Harley.
Expired coupons.
Coupons.
Lisa.
I've actually talked stores into using expired coupons anyway, so I'm still going to go with the breakup text.
Gets a vote. Q.
I mean, yeah, it does kind of depend on how long you are with the person. Like, if my wife sent me a fucking breakup text or a divorce text right now, I'd be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I would be, I would be fucking furious about it simply just because it's petty. It's like you couldn't just walk into the room and be like, "I want a divorce." I'd be like, "Wait till after the podcast." But yeah, like, fuck. Um. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the breakup text though.
Can you imagine that getting a breakup divorce notice? That would. Sorry,
Let's not
Jeremy.
give her. Let's not give her ideas,
I'm
guys.
trying to record a podcast.
I
I told
mean,
you not to do this right now.
And then check
I
my
honestly,
phone to be on the safe side.
I would rather get a freaking
That's what
break.
surprise.
I would rather get a freaking divorce text than get a divorce smash window in my car.
Well, yeah.
You have insurance for your car. You don't have insurance for your heart.
Yeah, you do. It's called
That's already
do
broken.
health
You're fine.
insurance.
Jeremy, breakup text / email or expired coupons.
I mean, the breakup text / email is definitely the worst, especially if it comes from an unknown number. Then it's like, what? Or like, I mean, for example, if Jeff smartened up Q and sent you a divorce text and it came from Freddie's phone, then that'd be a whole nother story. Then it's like,
I would understand completely.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be an unknown number.
Yeah, I have Freddie's number.
Can you imagine getting a breakup text or email and have it be to the wrong person?
I've
Like, I've really been thinking about it and I would like a divorce. And you're like, new phone, who's this?
Oh no, I would definitely go along with that. That'd be fun. I would have way too much fun with that. That's just way too much fun to pass up.
I mean, that's like people telling their kids that their dad died or something like that via text, and then the person going along with it saying it's like, yeah, my dad died like 20 years ago, but thank you for letting me know now.
Yeah,
like type thing. Like, there's certain conversations you just don't have via text, especially if you don't have the number right. If they're not programmed in your phone, don't send a fucking text like that.
Well,
I have the clap. Sorry, wrong number.
Like, hey Jim, I'm pregnant. Or this isn't Jim,
Sarah.
but you might want to tell him that.
Or your boyfriend got me pregnant, and it's like my grandma.
Listen, it can happen.
Yep. Well, my grandpa's dead, so it couldn't.
There's something on Facebook. It's like there's somebody posted a sign. It's like, hey Paul, I'm gonna tell your wife that you're cheating on her, and by the way, I'm pregnant. And it's a big ass sign, like a billboard fucking sign. I feel bad for every single Paul, which is still a very common name in that entire town, because they're not getting laid for a while.
Like every time your phone rings as a wife, you're going to be like, son of a bitch, here it is.
Okay, I'm deciding to vote on this one. I still think a breakup text / email is a really, really, really shitty thing to do, but I also don't think it's a gift. These are Valentine's Day gifts. The only way a breakup text or email is a gift is if you're expecting it.
I don't think that STD is a gift either.
I mean, depends. And STD is no longer in this bracket. So.
Well, I know. I'm just stating though. Like, if you're gonna go with that logic, STD's not a gift either.
Well, for the 15 seconds when they tell you they gave you something and you're thinking the HIV, and they're like, yeah, it's just gonorrhea. That's a gift.
I mean, you could tell somebody that you gave them the clap and they thought they did something good.
Not an applause, Javier.
It's
like
they sparkle.
Is it a golf clap type thing? Anyway, I'm gonna go with expired coupons on this one. Moves on 4-3. Breakup text moves on to the third place. And Kate starts that one off. Is it for third place? Nobody has blown their load, by the way. Kate, is it cleaning supplies or breakup text?
Breakup text.
Breakup text gets to vote on that one. Harley.
Breakup text.
Lisa.
I'm sitting here yelling, hold on, and I know you can't hear me. Breakup text.
Gets a vote. Q.
What was the other choice?
Cleaning supplies.
Oh. Yeah, breakup text, and I can just move on with my life. Yeah, I'd still say that's terrible, though. So, breakup.
Jeremy.
Yeah, it's a breakup text. I mean, clean supplies are useful, as we said 1,000 times already.
And Shanna finishes up.
Breakup text.
Not as good as breakup sex.
Breakup text / email moves on into third place, 7-0 in a sweep. Harley starts us off. This is the last time for anybody to blow their load. Is it teddy bear, the oversized teddy bear, or the expired coupons?
The teddy bear, because there's no purpose for this teddy bear is that big because there's no space for it ever anywhere.
Teddy bear gets a vote on that one. Lisa.
There's a place for it in your heart.
Teddy bear. Not in my heart.
Q.
Teddy bear and what? Sorry.
Expired coupons.
I mean, with the teddy bear, you at least got something. It's just taking up space, though. I'll go coupons. Fuck it.
Coupons gets a vote. Jeremy.
I mean, have you not seen those TV shows where like the main character's like girlfriend breaks up with them and he like puts her bra and panties on a big teddy bear and like sleeps with it at night to try to get the memory?
No.
So
No, what kind of fucking shows are you watching?
I think it was like How I Met Your Mother or something. It was something like that. But forgetting Sarah Marshall, he sleeps with the fucking like giant mannequin teddy bear thing with like her bra and panties on it. But that's what it was.
Exact same as How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, it's the same actor.
It got the same person, yeah.
I guess.
But yeah, I mean, I gotta go with coupons. I'd rather get a fucking teddy bear than coupons. I mean, at least a teddy bear has uses, like we previously said.
I was gonna blow my load just to do it, but I'm gonna go with
teddy bears for Freddy.
I'm gonna go with the expired coupons because, as Jeremy just stated, teddy bears, the giant teddy bear does have a couple of uses. As I said before, with Jamie being a photographer, there's a whole bunch of cute photos she could do with like the teddy bear holding up the baby or whatever. Also, as well, a lot of people when they break up, a lot of women, I'm not going to try to be sexist on here, but I've never seen a guy do this. A lot of women, when they break up, have a tendency to burn shit. And if you take the stuffing out of a bear and just kind of stuff it with like hay or something like that, could you imagine how fucking satisfying it would be?
How many times have you watched Midsummer?
I've never seen Midsummer actually. I've heard it's good.
They literally stuff a guy in a giant bear suit and set him on fire.
Okay, I wouldn't do that, but that would be murder, and that's something that we can't discuss here for legal reasons. But if you stuff something that this person gave you and put it in a fire type thing, it's a little bit more therapeutic. And if you have a big ass fucking 6-foot teddy bear, or however tall those things are, and you set it on top of a bonfire, set up and put anything you want to, including fireworks. I think setting a couple fireworks in there type thing, and halfway through it's burning, it fucking explodes. Could you imagine putting a firework inside of a set of a teddy bear right where its heart's supposed to be? And about the time that it reaches up there, its heart blows out of its chest. It's going to be fucking therapeutic to whoever got broken up with. And I don't blame them for doing that.
Or you could just cry.
Yeah, but type thing. So teddy bears have uses. The only uses expired coupons have, again, if you're in the woods and you take a shit, you could use it as toilet paper. I wouldn't use
have your socks.
I wouldn't, no, because you're gonna need those for later. I wouldn't use poison ivy shit like that. It's gonna itch later on. So expired coupon gets my vote. Shanna, finish this out. Is it expired coupons or teddy bear. Actually, don't finish this out because Kate needs to finish this out. Expired coupons or teddy bear.
I'm going to say the teddy bear's a worse gift because honestly, if anybody tries to give me a giant stuffed teddy bear, I know that relationship is not one I want to be in. Because, no.
But if somebody wants to make you look like a fool at the grocery store when you go to use all these fucking coupons saying you're saving all this money, whatever.
Well, no, I'm not stupid. I'd look at the coupons before I tried to use them.
Fair enough.
Well, I mean, Shanna, but what if someone gave you a giant teddy bear that looked like, say, like your favorite serial killer?
Okay, first off, ew. Stamp a giant gross on that.
I mean, if I sent Chancey a giant teddy bear that looked like Leatherface, he would probably give me the biggest hug in the world.
But it's fucking Chancey. I mean,
yeah. I mean, if it were a teddy bear that had some kind of significant meaning, like
I'm sure if George gave Amanda one that looks like Michael Myers, she'd be in heaven.
Right, but if there was something, if there was thought put behind it, like like
if it wasn't just a teddy bear you saw.
Right, it had like a T-shirt on that had our anniversary on it or something, and it wasn't just some stupid bear that they had to put in their tiny car and drag to my house, and now I have to get rid of it. No thanks.
Give it to Larry.
Larry would love it. Like, not even kidding.
Oh, I know. Dogs will do things to teddy bears.
My precious Larry is not like that.
Apparently, so will Jeremy.
Yeah.
So
Larry
Jeremy
is officially above Jeremy in the food chain of humping things.
Woof, woof, motherfuckers.
I was about to transition with something, then I realized it was Kate, and I probably shouldn't do that. Kate, is it teddy bear or expired coupons? You are the final tie-breaking vote on this one.
Okay. Well, the teddy bear is the definition of well-intended but poorly executed, and the coupons are intentionally mean. So coupons are worse.
Coupon get the vote and the win 4-3.
The fact that y'all are calling them coupons instead of coupons. That's just.
Who the fuck calls it a coupon?
And it's not even that. It's a coupon.
Everyone who pronounces it correctly calls it a coupon. It's how it's spelled.
It's a coupon.
Okay. Then I know hundreds of people that say washer. Where the fuck's the R in washer? It's coupon. It's not fucking coupon.
It's not washer either. That's also wrong.
Yes, I'm saying washer is very wrong. Yes, because there's no R in it. But I'm saying coupon, like it never mind. No,
it's from the French coup to cut.
Great coupon.
How many fucking words are there in the English language that don't sound anything like they're spelled?
Pretty much all of them.
Pretty much every single one of them. That aside.
Expired coupons win this entire thing today. That is our show this week, guys. We are 3 hours into this. The only time the shows last this long is the reason why we keep wrestling shows down to 5 people are fucking wrestling shows. This is a long ass show, but we had a damn good debate on this. Expired coupons went 4-3 through the entire thing. Teddy bear came in second. Breakup text and / email comes in third. Shanna.
Yes.
Where can people find you?
You can find me every Tuesday, either in the mornings as Crime Rewind drops every Tuesday morning coming up soon, or in the evenings when me and my friends debate and build our rosters for usually pop culture subjects, and that we go live every Tuesday evening at 7:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. So come check us out. We have a blast.
And you can find Kate at...
So you can find me anywhere online at Kate Lav Larenko, on Facebook at Kate Laverne, live every last Sunday of the month at someplace else in Waterford Works, New Jersey. And you can also buy my book, Mommy Needs Coffee, on Amazon.
You can find Harley at...
You can find me every Sunday night at 8 Eastern Time on the Asylum with Harley and Joker, and also with the Mod Squad Network. And tonight is our serial killer couples. Nothing says love like a body in the trunk.
That's what 36 Mafia will tell you.
You can find Lisa at...
Yeah, I hop hot on almost every single possibility.
You can find Q at...
You can find me on Facebook under my name, Quentin Vanderstreet, or you can find me on Instagram under Master Bastard Q. You can also find me on this podcast because, well, I'm here pretty much almost every Sunday. Not quite, but almost. And
You can
the
also
moral
find
of this
Q on the
entire
felons
podcast,
list and your nightmares.
the moral of this entire podcast is if you're going to give anybody a gift, it can be STDs, it can be anything, just not coupons. Expired.
Expired ones. You can keep coupons all day long. And you can find Jeremy at.
In a plethora of places, but you can find me on Paranormal New Normal, on Maniacal Music Musings, on Global Strangeness every Sunday at 9 Eastern. You can find me on The Asylum with Harlequin and Mr. J every Sunday at 8 Eastern. Yes, I'd be the Mr. J. I gotta get my mask. And of course, you can also find me on this glorious podcast every week, basically, except for a few random episodes, like a fucking Bluey episode. Don't know why, but you can also find me on Facebook as Uncensored, Untamed, and Unapologetic Podcast Collective. UCubed. You can find me on XX Baby in the Gram as at Juggalo Bastard, and you can find me on TikTok as at Juggalo Bastard Podcast.
Yeah, Jeremy, I don't think you're qualified for the Bluey episode. And you're also
I don't want to be on the
You're also not on the Dilfs episode either.
because I'm a contender in that episode. I can't be on. I'm a contender. It'd be unfair.
Which we do have we do have open spots for all the ladies here as well. It is going to be a ladies only episode of Dilfs coming up in June of dads in Hollywood that you would like to have fun with. Those are open spots. Go ahead and let me know. By the way, Kate and Shan, Lisa, if you want to, if I haven't given you a list of all the upcoming shows all the way up until next
March.
January, I think. No, we haven't. I haven't announced those. They're on the calendar, but I haven't announced them yet. Let me know what shows you want to be on, because there's a whole fuck ton of different topics involving on that one. But as always, you can find me at Freddie Fisher on Facebook while you're on that lovely page. Go ahead and check out Bracketology. We have 2 polls going up every single day. Currently, it is the final 4 of this particular bracket, which happens to be Bad Valentine's Day. Expired coupons are already out of that bracket, so it did not make the final 4. And I think Cleaning Supplies and Breakup Text did make the final 4, so go ahead and check that one out. There's First Dance Songs is the other bracket, and the next bracket coming up after Bad Valentine's Day gifts it's not announced yet, but the clue will be out about 19 minutes ago, according to where we're at right now. So go ahead and check that one out. We're also Bracket Bashers on Facebook. We are Bracket Pod on Twitter. I'm at Fisher777, and on Can't Lick Me on Instagram. As always, I will leave this show, as I always do, with the words of the late great Jerry Springer, and that is this: take care of yourself and each other. Have a good week, guys.
Don't spread STD.